Well, good afternoon and welcome to Atlanta Motorsports Park. We have had a little bit of a delay because of rain, but more importantly because of lightning, but just about ready to get today's racing program underway and get those finals going on. I'm here along with Will Rigdon today. By the way, I'm Charles Head. Glad to have everybody tuning in to see what's going on here at this great facility at Atlanta Motorsports Park. Will, good to be here. Good to have you back in the booth.
Hey, great to be here too. I was on camera last month, so I get to get out of the elements and hang out here, up in the high tower.
when Will says on camera, he doesn't mean in front of the camera. He meant he's behind the camera the entire time.
I was demoted to cameraman.
Well, since you're the person in charge, I'm not sure you call it demoted whenever you're the person in charge that puts yourself
the most overpaid cameraman on staff.
Yeah. Sean Hayes has also joined us here. It looks like we got kid karts on the way, and you're the kid kart aficionado here, so tell us what we got.
Well, this is the most exciting event you can watch. So this is our 5- and 6-year-olds taking the track. The kid karts are going to be our smallest chassis. After this comes cadet. After cadet come the adult karts around 12 years old. But this is where it's all going to start. You're seeing your future champions right now out on a damp track. So that's challenging with years of experience. You back that up to months. And this is pretty exciting. And we can see two drivers already right on top of each other. And that looks like Graham Gottschall coming in second, but with the purple time, 32.002, just behind Adam Martins, who I know is going to be a competitor in this class.
Well, now, did Braden Caputo not make this race? He hasn't completed a lap yet. I only saw two karts out there.
So it looks like he may not have made the grid. That could be rain tires. That could be mechanical. There's a handful of things. But all three of these drivers local from Canton and Woodstock areas.
Okay.
So two drivers from Canton, one from Woodstock coming up.
Oh, we got a pass going on.
And that is going to be a close one to close out. Graham moves it back over to slam the door, and he's going to be commanding first place.
And
wow.
he got it just at the line, too.
And we're starting to see some graying up on the track. That's a good sign. Is everybody running rain tires? What was their choice going into this?
I was seeing rain tires on the grid, so that's what I'm expecting them to be on right now.
Well, this is the story that we've had all year. We've had little bits of rain almost every single race day, and it makes drivers, it depends on where you're at in the schedule, you got to make that determined. Do I risk it on rains or do I keep the slicks on?
Yep, that's a good point, and we'll wonder today, when does everybody start to switch over to regular slicks again rather than rain tires? It may be the first couple of 3 races. We'll just have to keep our eye out for that. Right now, Graham Gottschall starting to distance himself a little bit from Adam Martins. They're completing lap number 4 of this 8-lap, 10-lap. What are we running in kid karts?
I'm expecting 8 laps. We'll
8
see
laps.
where we end up. But they're turning lap times like this. It's going to be over pretty soon, 28 seconds. We'll see if they can better that.
Now, you would consider a track being green, which means all the rubber had been washed off during the heavy rain earlier, and usually in that situation there's not as much grip on the track, but it seems like these guys are getting a lot of grip. Times are really down there.
Well, you're also seeing temperatures aren't really that low. So even with rain tires, you need to build temperature into that tire. The ground temperature was so high earlier this afternoon. You can see the steam coming off it as the rain came in. I'm not expecting this to feel icy at all for those drivers.
Well, the rain definitely knocked ambient temperature down a good bit. It definitely didn't feel nearly as hot. Now, it could obviously raise back up now that we're in the afternoon, but
and of course the humidity.
It was muggy as all get out. Yeah.
But one observation: if Graham keeps picking up this time, that's telling you that his tire temperature and pressure is improving.
Might be a mechanical there.
Yeah, it looks like
got an issue with Adam Martin. I think that's Adam. Is that not correct?
He's pulling off track.
So that definitely looks so lost drive after going up the hill. I wonder if that could be fuel.
Fuel, a smoked clutch. Oh, hey, here's one of our new cameras.
All right.
We got our brand new speed cams out. You can actually get a shot of the drivers when they come through and a little more of a speed looking look because those are stationary cameras, and that is a great shot to be able to have those. There's another one of those.
It looks like Graham celebrating a little bit down into that braking zone. He might be waving at mom and dad there, little acknowledgement.
So now will he continue on, or are we throwing the checkered flag at this point for him? White flag is out. Okay, so that makes sense. White flag is out with 7 laps complete, and it's going to be an 8-lap race.
So Graham definitely not under pressure here. He just needs to bring it home. This is like your vintage Le Mans classes, just cruising down to that checker flag. Another victory for Graham Gottschall.
Yep, he's going to make it in. And while he's making that final turn, since there's not a lot of drama going on there, let's introduce you to our folks. Our producer, Will Rigdon, sitting right beside me here in the booth today. Michael Lane is our director. We've got a lot of cams out there today. Some of them are stationary, but those that are manned, come from Becca Embry in the tower cam. Track cam is Ethan Denny, also known as the Cowboy Cam. And Jeff Farver is on the drone today. So a lot of shots coming from there. There's the Jeff Farver shot with the drone right there. Congratulations to Graham Gottschall. He is the winner of Kid Kart. So that one was quick. Man, what a fast race we had.
We may need to update number 72 to number 1.
I would say that might be the case. Good to see everybody. You see the steam rising over the North Georgia mountains. I'm not sure if that's steam or clouds. What would you say? If we had John Matthews, our resident weatherman,
I know. We lost a lot of knowledge when he moved to Florida.
A lot of weather knowledge and a lot of racing knowledge as well.
I would say it feels like steam if you step outside.
I would imagine that that's possibly a combination of both as we look over those beautiful North Georgia mountains here. We've got next race coming up. What do we got next? KA 100?
I believe so, and I should have grabbed a schedule. Normally I do, and I don't have one in front of me, but it's probably either going to be LO Juniors or – look at that. Sean's got it right here. Sorry for being so uninformed right now. Yeah, we got LO 206 Junior and then Tag Rookie coming up after that. So.
Okay, LO 206 Junior. I met a couple of those LO 206 Junior drivers walking in today, and so we're looking forward to see how they come out in their race. I've got pre-final results on my race monitor, but I can't get the current results on race monitor. Will, what am I doing here?
I think they either haven't moved it on or getting ready to queue up the next race.
Okay, I finally got it. There we go. So I got Kid Karts finished up. Now let's find out what goes on with our drivers in LO 206 Junior as they get ready to take to the track. Zoe Porter has joined us here. It's been an eventful couple of days for
it has.
Zoe Porter. Tell us about your little foray into the wall yesterday.
Okay, I'm on there. It was actually an event with one of the.
I was like, it wasn't even your fault. I saw the camera footage of it.
It's hilarious to watch. I'm just sitting there for like 5 minutes. Shout out to one of the corner marshals, JJ. I mean, let me tell you something. JJ held me for about more than maybe 20 minutes, I think, just like holding my back and my neck and my whole head stable. And I was just kind of looking up at him, and I'm like, this dude's awesome. Like, he really does not have to do this. He could have just dropped me, but.
Well, they called out the EMTs. They called out the fire department. They called out Border Patrol. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
I was
everybody was here to
ATF.
take care of it.
I know. I said, I'm like, guys, I just need 5 minutes. And then I go here, wee, wee, wee. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Everyone's going to be like, oh, she's dead. Supposedly I looked really, really dumb and like I think I was unconscious. That's what they said, but I don't.
Don't say too much of that online, or everybody will be having you to be tested for concussion. You don't want that.
Oh, I'm okay, guys. I slept and came back alive. So.
Well, your dad told me earlier. He stopped here and he said she's very sore, but she's here and she's competing, and so far so good. So do you agree with that?
I do. The last race was very, very rough. Like, it's been one of the roughest races that I've raced in this season. I don't know if the rain turned on everyone's, like, rage or something. It was generally interesting, though. Like, it was 10 times more rough when you should be 10 times more careful in the rain because all of us are on slicks.
Right.
Yeah, it was a really commotion. We have a huge pile up on right after the down here in the clubhouse on turn 4. I'm glad everyone's okay from that, though. I mean, it was crazy, though.
Well, practice day is not the time to be racing.
No.
That's what everybody was doing.
Today, though.
Oh, this is today.
This is today. I'm talking about today.
Wow. You bring up a good point. Rain tires or slicks? Where are we going?
Supposedly we're supposed to be done. Actually, right now, I believe like the rain's supposed to be done. So depending on how much the rain dries up, like in the track and stuff, I might probably do slicks. I think, but I don't know if I think they're gonna do. See, this is a gamble. I think half of them are going to do slicks, half of them are going to do rains.
I'm already seeing gray spots. I think it's.
I know, it's great.
One race is already going to be halfway dry.
Yes.
It's another one of our great new shots here from our speed
Oh, yeah,
cams.
beautiful shot.
You see those circuit villas and how well they're coming along. Have you toured any of those yet?
I have. My dad's made me tour, I think, about like 10 of them.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, yeah, this is ours. I'm like, really? And he's like, actually, no, I sold it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, thank you. He's like, maybe if one's left. But I'm pretty sure they're selling really fast, and the builders are building them, like cranking them out. I mean,
I'll say hopefully they're selling as fast as they're building them because they're going up quick.
Oh, yeah. My dad is like, just focus on the ones that you guys are already building because, like, he's like selling, and then they build it. Selling, billing, selling.
Wow.
Like, it's insane how fast it's being sold and it's being built. So,
Well,
I mean.
Will and I were talking before we went on air. There is such a buzz around Atlanta Motorsports Park, really worldwide. So many of these people that watch our YouTube broadcast are in other parts of the world, and they're associated with so many of the drivers that are out here, family members, maybe even sponsors or whatever across the world that are tuning in, and it's just amazing the following that we have here at Atlanta Motorsports Park.
I did not know that. I didn't think a lot of people watched our videos.
That's why you got to watch what you say.
Oh, okay. Guys, please sponsor me. But, I am interested
I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, well, no, that's just, guys, maybe not wink.
Oh, me. Great shot. We have, is it 15 new cameras that we've got, Will?
15. I'm not sure if we're going to be using all of them on the broadcast because
Not
some
all
of them.
and I think they're trying to show them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Some of them are for more
Beautiful.
for operations and not for watching the racing, but we have got some angles that we have never had access to. So
Beautiful,
we
I
can get
know.
so many. Anything that happens on track, we're going to be able
We're
to
gonna
get
watch
a
it.
great shot of it. That's
Absolutely.
for sure. We've had some great times here. We had a fire several years back that was
That was
quite
a,
interesting.
yeah.
It's a hot muffler, I think, wound up in some tall grass. And,
I think
that
a
was
fuel line actually.
fuel line?
It was either a fuel line.
Oh,
It was the.
we're green.
We're about to get
Oh.
going here with the LO juniors.
And then we had a deer. We hit a deer
Yeah,
one time on the
deer
main track.
was an
That
interesting one.
Quite how a deer jumped a 10-foot fence to get on
I
the track
heard
was
about
unbelievable.
that when I was younger.
All right, here we come. They're making their way around, of course, to get ready for the LO6 Junior. LO206, pardon me, Junior. They're coming around turn 4. So you say turn 4 is treacherous today.
Well, it was treacherous today only because, again, everybody was being really active, and somebody went on the paint, and, when it's raining, it's wet paint.
Right.
And he just kind of spun a little bit, and that, unfortunately, decided to take out half the field.
Oh, man.
But I'm really interested. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Look how green our
great?
grass is.
I would say the grass looks immaculate right
I
now.
think
Yeah.
they're editing that. There's no way.
Well, it's been raining a bunch. So I think the grass is also just loving the
It's
weather we've
loving
been
it.
having.
It's loving it. It's loving
Jeff Farver bringing us that great drone shot. Oops, got one that got on the
Ooh.
paint and slid around.
it. Exactly. That's curious, though. How do we see any tires? It's kind of a little bit,
I
dotted.
haven't
I'm
seen
trying
the
to
tires.
look. Okay, so we got Xander, which, guys, that's who took me out yesterday. And then Antonio in second. And then right behind him is going to be Lance in third. And no, that's what it is, I'm pretty sure. This is wrong. It's wrong.
And they are coming around, so.
And are we green? Oh, wait, no. Where are we doing
I
that
say
lap?
hands up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that wasn't a really good lap.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's wrong. Okay, so we're going to go
So-
back around.
They are pulling through the cut through here. So you're already taking use of all these cameras. I love this.
Yeah, I know. Really nice, actually. I'm not going to lie.
So this is our first time working them into the workflow here, so we're
Yeah.
excited.
We're just trying to get all the things glitching just a tad.
Yep. KA106.
Yeah.
LO206.
I think we're
I'm
gonna
hung up on
Juniors.
KA100s
Juniors.
anyway. LO206 juniors are coming around.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we're green.
We went
That
green.
wasn't
okay.
my. Oh, wait, no, we're going back.
They're going back around. Oh, and one didn't. So
Oh.
that's going to be
Well,
an
they
issue.
flagged it as green on the timing software, so this is
This-
man.
I think it's just we need to be patient because.
Can they scoot through the? Nope.
No,
he's
gonna have to
Go
do
all
a
the way
full
He's
around.
going
loop.
to have to do the full loop. The
They're probably
question-
gonna have to wave them around one more time.
I don't.
I'm sure they will because they went.
No, because actually I think that there's a thing where you can only do it 2 times and then
Well,
they just have to send them.
They hit green on the scoring, so they must have thrown green at the start finish. So that's not fair to the guy that actually stayed green. So
Yeah, that's not. I mean, yeah. Hold up, I'm trying to find this right now. Here.
I'm trying to make sure
Here we go.
Charles is
Yeah,
timing screen.
I
Here
got
you go.
I got his time and screen a little bit. So, wait, no, this
But
is.
I've still got
is-
the wrong people starting up front.
Yeah, no, you still got the wrong.
No, it
people.
won't show you order until they run that first
Okay,
lap.
so this is
Where's-
just the way they
Where's
finished
Lance?
in the.
Yeah.
Lance is supposed to be up on third.
All right. Yeah, we had a little issue here with my iPad. I could not.
Yeah, no, it
Figure out
will
exactly
not
where we were.
not populate in order until they get
Well,
laps
yeah, no,
monitored.
it'll not populate in order.
All right. After the first lap, we'll make sure we get them. So here we come around. Everybody's getting ready
Wait,
to
where's
go
Lance?
green.
Oh, there's.
Still
No.
hands up.
No, because Lance has
not.
got to get in third.
Okay. Where is he?
He's
got.
in the
He's
back
the
right
one.
now.
Yeah,
So
he's trying to
he
get around
made it back
everybody.
up with the pack.
Oh, but is he going to be able to get back up there? That's the question.
Oh,
See, some people will be nice and let you back up,
Well,
and
of
some
course.
people won't.
yeah,
it's
and you can see
racing.
he's having to fight just to get through the crowd right now.
I mean, yeah, that's.
Yeah, and you can
that's
see he just
messed
raised
up.
his hand up too to the corner marshal, like what gives, you know.
Right. And of course, Lance is trying to get himself back up there
There's
if he can
only
just get
so
the
many
way
times,
around it.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
see here.
Looks like they're getting nope.
Nope,
he
there you
pulled
go.
it. Nope. Whoa, yeah, he got it at the last second.
It's-
Green went out, so we are green now for sure.
I have a feeling that's going to be some contested results
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Somebody's going to be complaining about that. they
Well-
go down into turn number 2, and this is where you had your problem yesterday. What's happening, Zoe?
Okay, so Antonio did a dive bomb, which again is the thing I do not say, and then I think that Nico's going to go right back in third, right?
Now, you
tucked
say you
behind.
don't say dive bomb, but you say it 15 times a day during broadcast.
Dive bomb. I do say dive bomb 15 times, and that's the word, guys. Setta's going to be right behind, tucked behind. It seems to be Nico, and Xavier's going to be second, and Antonio leading the fields. But we all know what Xavier's plan is.
Has he got the cart to do it?
You know what? He's got the mindset to do it.
Well,
Oh, and we had a little splash right there.
Yeah, big thing's going to be the track conditions right now. We got one that was in the wall
Nicholas
right
is-
there.
Yeah, just spun out a little bit.
Maybe we'll have that on turn
You know,
9.
I know that there's
was-
going to be a lot of feud with what happened with the start, but the thing is, guys, is we can only
Yep, and I got that on replay here.
Right, you can only start so many
we
times.
can only restart so many times. So eventually, I know that it's a complete mistake, but it's like
You see, this is that
No.
replay of him
There
just,
was-
just barely tapping it there.
I think he's on.
Nicholas
slicks.
Manzer in the 24
Yes.
is the cart that spun around there. Zoe, who do we watch here? Now, there's the replay.
No, that's
Whoa,
live. I don't know
that's
why they're
live, that's
still-
live.
Why are we? Oh,
We have Antonio in first, and then Xander in second, Seta in third, Emma, and Nico. But I believe Nico.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go to timing and score. I have to go to the race
Yeah.
control and figure
Yeah,
out
here
what's
we
going
go.
on here.
We're right. We're right in it.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see where Lance is, though, because I'm curious where he is based on that start right now. Charles, what position is he in?
I don't see Lance at all.
Oh, wait, hold up. He's in 14th, I believe, right behind Miles.
Oh, yeah, there's Lance. I got him in
Okay.
14. Yeah, he's in the 99 cart, so we'll check that out as he
Okay,
comes around. All right,
Antonio
look at this
seems
move
to-
right here. Oh, wow.
That would be Emma trying to make a move on Xander and Seta.
And that's also, you're not supposed to cut in like that. When you're side by side, you got to leave track for that inside driver, and neither of those two drivers did that.
Yeah, they will.
This is going to be an interesting thing right here.
All right, there's a good pass going on as they head down in. Ooh.
That's a scary
little
pass.
Especially on the wet track.
Yeah.
Going through David's Bend like
That's
that.
unbelievably tough to get through there, and they're all single file now as they go through 15 and 16.
Well done for holding that line, though. I mean, I don't know who that driver was because we just kind of missed it up, but I know that Emma is right now behind Seta, and Nico, I thought, is above. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm really happy that Roland's still racing. Last on the, what is called pre-final, he had a little spill. Luckily, he's okay. And we got Brady and Nico going. Oh, never mind. They're not.
All right, can Antonio hold off Xander? Who's got the best setup?
You know, they probably have the same setup. They're all holding the defensive line, though, going down into the turn 6. It's very interesting, though. I'm kind of confused of how Antonio got up that far, though.
I'll say he's
Emma
got a bit of
trying
an
to make another
advantage right
pass.
now.
Yeah.
What a
Oh, a little
Oh, my.
retaliatory bump there.
Not a,
Now look
she
at this.
didn't-
This pack right up here now has caught
Yes.
them and gone by. Who is
I-
that? Nico that they're passing?
Yes, I believe it's Nico, but unfortunately she got freight trained.
I don't know. Race director needs to come back and look at that one. That was.
Actually,
He turned into her. He bumped her pretty hard on that.
No, it was a girl. It was Seta and Emma. So what happened is, though, that Seta was holding her line, but then Emma kind of tried to turn into her, and Seta had to push her back.
Yeah.
Or
We
else,
got 2 off track.
Oh, we got 2 off track. Who's that?
That's up in 17, and we'll find out here in a moment from our
Okay,
shot
turn
as to
nine.
whether they get back in line. I think they're still off track. I'm not sure that they
I
got
don't
back
see
on,
either.
but maybe they're in that little dead spot we can't see.
Okay, so we got a little confusion up at the front. Nico and I don't know who maybe Winston, I believe. Yeah, it's Winston.
Well, they're coming through turn 4, going down to 5 and 6, which is the kink.
Where's
and
Antonio?
up front, look out. Well, Antonio's set sail, I think. That's Xander and Seta right there going for second and third, is it not? Yeah, there's
Yeah, we're
Antonio.
watching the battle
That
for a
is
second.
odd. How did he get up that far?
Well, they've been racing each other back there, so he's just able to pull away. Now they've got a 3-cart pack right there. That's Xander, Seta, and Nico all racing
They're
in
going to
that
have to
third
be
spot.
careful because that's going to turn to a 6-pack real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Look at those others about to catch them as they go off into 14 right now. Coming down, and look at Antonio has got such a lead on those, but if those guys can hook up, if somebody says let's hook up and try to catch him, they might can do so.
Yeah, he has a whole full second lead. But actually, though, Hunter ran the fastest lap time, and I believe they are on rain tires because normally you'd be running way lower than these times. Oh, okay,
Oh.
passing the inside.
Now this is that battle for second, third, and fourth, correct? And then that other 3 are
Yes.
trying to catch them. They're going down into turns, well, they're coming out of turn 4 right now.
Yeah, that's a gearing thing, Charles, I believe, on turn 2 of how he just, actually, wait, hold up. He's gapping them. That.
Hey, pull that cart across tech.
Yeah.
I would say he's.
I have no comment. I love everyone.
best
and
not to.
Jesus.
I would say some recent developments in the community. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Jesus be with everyone. I don't. I have no comment.
All right, well, we've obviously got a breakaway with Antonio.
Yes.
We've completed 4 laps working on lap 5, and it won't be long now till Antonio crosses the stripe, and he's got that lead ahead. Now, all alone in second is Xander. Look how Xander has pulled away from that pack.
Is that no? That's not Xander. That's Winston. Winston is the.
Well, when did Winston
And he just
get
turned
up in there?
purple, too.
With the fastest lap
Fastest
time.
lap, yeah, of the
Again,
race.
I think they are all on reins, and you can start seeing those gray spots coming out. So
Where did Winston come from? He was not even in the top 5.
exactly.
Okay.
We have
Well,
no comment.
all the drivers on reins are going to start falling off here. You can see the tracks drying out right in
Yes.
front of us.
Yeah, that's
I believe that most everyone is on reins because they would not be running the 106s.
Right.
The only curious thing is, huh? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Winston is on drives.
Yeah.
Thank
oh,
you.
wow. Okay, well, that
Yeah, that would explain the
makes
second and a
all
half
the
lap
difference
time
in a world.
difference.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
Winston, for doubting you.
Well, he's going to start walking down Johnson here in a second.
He's going to start. I mean, he's going to find Antonio, I believe. But
Yep.
the question is, though, is that they're probably going to start all cooking their tires.
Yeah, no, that's just because the track's drying out real quick. We've
Right.
seen this all season long. This is
Absolutely.
so many people have gotten bit by this where
But
they
it's
start
such
on.
great experience for them,
Yes.
though, because this will put.
Oh.
Look at this. Oh, Winston's up top. He's on the
He already
leaderboard,
caught him.
and he's on the dry tires.
Yeah, look
so
at this.
that-
He's another second and a half.
Is
lap.
Antonio?
He's made up 3
Unbelievable.
seconds in 2 laps.
That is so unbelievable.
It's like he randomly put on dry tires.
Yeah, no, look,
halfway
and he's
through.
pulling them right now up the hill.
He is pulling. Guys, may I tell you something? It feels amazing, though, being on drives when everyone else is on wet.
Well, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky, and I think making that decision on
Oh,
the slicks,
That was both.
yes, and
Absolutely.
And that feeling that you get passing so many carts, that's just got to be the
Oh.
greatest thing on earth.
well, and you saw Johnson pulled out this huge lead,
Right.
and Winston in 2 laps reeled that in.
And he was nowhere in the top 5
No.
prior to that.
No.
Just
Where
unbelievable.
did he start? Let's see.
You know, you mentioned cooking those tires on those wet tires. Maybe that's coming into play as well. Maybe the lap times are slowing down.
Oh, no,
I mean,
these
look
guys-
at Winston. He's always fast lap.
They're all playing tire strategy because if they don't, they're going to not have tires. They're not going to be able to finish.
Right.
They're not going to be able to finish. Yeah. The thing is, though, is
And
that
Winston doesn't have to worry about it. He is home
Yeah.
free because he can do all he wants to.
I mean, yeah, I thought there was going to be some puddles, so I'm curious. I mean, yeah, Antonio, I'm confused. Does he have on?
So do you want to tell
Drives?
your crew to put the dry tires on?
You know, hopefully they know that, because I asked my dad earlier and I was like, hey, like, do you want to run rain? Do you want? He's like, I think it's supposed to stop by the time though.
Look at the graying on the
I
track.
don't think Johnson's on slicks because he's still a second slower. These are
Yeah.
LOs. There's no way one
think you're
driver's going to be
correct.
that much faster.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd have to be tires.
And Lance is back there in 11.
Which
I
is-
feel so bad for him. because
Which
of
is
that
perfectly
start.
legal. I mean, there's nothing
Oh,
wrong with
absolutely,
choosing
completely
the
legal.
right tire that puts you in the
No.
lead. So perfectly legal to do that.
The thing is, though, these drivers don't understand that these tires are going to be cooked and destroyed
Yeah.
when this starts drying out. So they might have to start running a different line.
And this is 12 laps, right, for the finals.
Yes.
So we've still got 5 laps to go.
Yes.
Almost 5 laps to go.
So they need to start kind of running a different line. Like right here, you might. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I would do in
Yeah,
this case.
I started to say, what do you do to not wear those tires out? Do you enter the corner wider and try to come off wider to not put so much pressure on those tires? What do you do?
Yes.
I think you drive as conservatively as possible until 2 laps to go, and then you just cross your
It's-
fingers
it's
and pray.
Exactly.
Like in NASCAR trying to save
Yeah,
gas, same
yeah.
kind of thing. You just run 85% throttle as long as you can and then go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no word. I generally don't know. Oh, here's Miles coming up on the hill with Seta and
No, there they go.
Xander. Okay, they're going 2 wide into 4, and I think he finishes behind Seta right
Now,
there.
this is the battle for a third right now. This is
Yes.
the last spot on the podium today.
Right,
Yes.
the top 2 are out of sight at this point.
I mean, I don't.
And more importantly for points, because they changed up the scoring system this year, so pre-finals doesn't count for, I don't think counts for anything point-wise.
It doesn't?
I'm pretty sure it's all based off finals now.
Well, dang. That's great.
And by the way, you're leading points in your division.
Yes, guys, that's the only reason why I'm here. If not, I would probably be sleeping right now in my bed and getting rest, which I probably need, but who cares? Keep swimming, you know?
Got a race to run.
I have to race, or else I'll probably lose my championship lead.
Now, we just hit lap 9 here. Winston, look at that.
Yeah.
That gap is insane right now.
Okay, and Miles
5.5 seconds in an LO race.
Wow.
That is a mile.
Miles came from the
Look
back,
at that
too.
fastest lap right there. Hunter Wilson back in 9th spot with
I
our
wonder-
fastest lap of the race.
I wonder if he has.
You can definitely look at the list and see who's on slicks because
Oh,
there's
yeah, no,
no
I
way.
definitely think he is. I think Miles is, possibly.
Because these guys should be in the 65-second range on the LO.
Which, actually, speak of Miles, I don't think he has a transponder on. Because Miles is the kid right behind Seta, and there's no.
Oh, he might not be getting scored.
He's
He's
not-
going to make a move right now.
Yep.
Oh,
he's not on the
dude.
scoreboard.
He's,
Oh.
Oh, he's
A
going to get
little
left
bump.
out.
Let's see if somebody gives him a help or if she's going to get retrained.
Oh!
No. Wait, keep going. Keep swimming.
Monster truck. Oh, that bumper's dragging. That's
She's
you got to
gotta be
pull
out.
off.
Oh.
She's got to be out.
Oh man, monster trucked over that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like somebody pushed her out a little bit, and then that kid was just right there.
Was that Seta?
Yeah, that was Seta. I know Seta. Also really sad that I didn't get to see Gabe this weekend because Gabe races in like Jacksonville and North Carolina, and unfortunately, wait, what?
Oh, checkered flag is coming out.
We're checkering?
Oh, it might be a time. I didn't realize we were even on white flag.
Yeah, we must be cutting them to 10
Well,
laps.
it's got to be because of the rain delay we just
Right.
experienced.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, Winston Overfelt, what a race to be on the right tires to come from deep in the pack to take the win.
Yeah, I mean that was a weird one, guys. That was a weird one.
Antonio Johnson finishes in 2nd. Xander Sorrento finishes in 4th. Third.
I don't
That was
think he's
Lance,
third.
correct?
I might have a replay on our turn 9
Let's
camera of that
get a
incident.
Let's get a replay of that. Sorry, guys. We're
You
gonna
can't
have
really see it that well, but
We're gonna.
yeah, they're just getting into it right there.
Wait, can you get the other thing? Can you get the replay on the other?
Yeah, I don't know if we got Ethan's camera on that.
Oh no, I think it's not Ethan's camera. It's the other one, the other angle, I believe.
I
different angle.
don't
Oh,
have
here
that
we go,
one on
here we
replay.
go.
This is
Yeah.
it. This is it.
Yeah, we
right
got the
here.
drone. This is
so
the best
I
shot.
think that's gonna be Drew. No, I don't know.
Yep, coming through the S's.
Ooh.
Okay, so the person behind her kind of gave her a little push. So I think it's a racing incident, unfortunately, which I know not a lot of people want to hear about that.
Oh,
But
here we
the
go.
person behind her gave her a little push, and it kind of, her wheel was turned, and that just sent her
Ooh,
right into
wow.
the person, and they
Yeah,
connected.
she just, I think a little too much speed. Tried turning those wheels, and the cart didn't rotate.
Will and
Yeah.
Michael, great job on 3 different angles on that replay.
Yeah,
that is
beautiful job to our
fantastic
camera
to
guys,
have.
guys. Yeah, I mean,
Only the highest production quality here.
Absolutely. The announcers, on the other hand,
Oh, Charles.
If you weren't up here, we'd have no professionalism in the booth, Charles.
Wow.
oh, Will, if you only
Guys.
knew. Oh, gosh. Talk to my wife. Talk about professionalism.
Okay, so we see Lance talking to his mother. Lance, I love you. I'm so sorry, dude. Guys, I love all the juniors. They're like my little babies.
Well, was he actually who finished in 3rd?
he
Because
was
3rd
supposed to
doesn't report.
start.
Right,
on
he was
3rd,
supposed to start.
on 3rd, but
And then wound up not being able to because of
Not
several
people would
trips
let him
around.
in.
Yeah.
it's not that there's several trips around it. Guys, let me tell you something. If you are going to make an enemy, if you don't let people in, like if somebody
Right.
starts in second,
They remember it for next time.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, please let people in. You're gonna make an enemy. I mean, like,
Yep.
it's not like they're trying to cut you. They're not
And
cutting you in line.
It's
They
not like
finished in front of
somebody.
you.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody's going to spin you out. But if you
Exactly.
need a break at some point,
Yeah.
they don't give you the break.
Well,
That's how drivers
They
pay each other
threw the
back.
green flag on that start because timing and scoring showed green flag, and that means the call went on the radio because that person's just listening to the radio when they hit go.
Right.
So
Green,
they
green,
must have
yeah.
saw something after they said the green, green, green that made them second guess it and wave them around.
I'm guessing that they had like up on the scoreboard it was green, but then they waved the yellow. I don't know what this class is. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
This is tag rookie.
tag
Alright.
rookie. Okay,
Tag
there's only
rookie.
2 people, I believe. Oh no, wait.
But there's some more coming into the site.
Is that
but
tag rookie or
they've
is
still
it
got
tag
the
cadet?
They still got the yellow flag.
I
out
am
on the
seeing
corners.
rookie on the sheet, and I see 7 carts on grid for this.
So they're coming on around.
Wait,
While we've got a break before we start this race, let's tell you about the Fuel Kitchen. It's open to the public. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. And on Wednesday through Sunday, they're open from 11 to 7. On Friday and Saturdays, though, they're open 11 to 8. Burgers, wings, wraps, pizzas, salads, a full bar at the Fuel Kitchen right here at Atlanta Motorsports Park, not 20 feet from where we're sitting right now.
And
It's great to have this full-service restaurant right here.
And I real quick, while you're doing that sponsor read, I want to give a shout-out to our grid guy right here. I don't know if you saw that, but he was juking and jiving as those last couple carts came around. And we got
there's
one already.
Okay, I mean, I didn't even know he started. Is that JJ? I think that's the guy that saved me yesterday.
Well, that's Luca Valadez?
No, not Luca Valadez.
He's talking about the corner
Oh,
worker.
you're talking about who he was
I
talking
think
about
that's
earlier.
JJ.
No, that's Valadez. That's
Valadez.
That is not good for him. He is.
That sucks. Because is he in the champion? Remind me what the championship points are, Charles.
I'll have to go back and check that.
Let's see. I could pull it up
Yeah,
right here.
Will can get it quicker than I can.
Okay, and that's down on turn 2. That's a
They are
change.
so difficult to find where the championship
Oh my
points
gosh,
are.
they
oh
are.
my gosh.
Wait, so are we doing a race start now? I'm perplexed.
They're ready to start. They've got
Was
them all in
was
line.
that a warm-up
They
lap?
did 2 warm-up laps.
No, and he is your points leader, Valadez.
Oh, wow.
And he already has a drop race from April, so that is really not good.
Well, and he's not in the lineup right now.
No.
There's 7 cars in the lineup. There's only 6 that we see on
well,
the
that
screen.
was him. We saw it on the hill
Right.
there at 2.
So is there a mechanical
red.
issue?
I don't
We're going green,
know.
looks like. Let's see if we get the green flag.
Green,
Yes, we
green,
do.
green.
And so all the corner workers are flying away to get to safe zones as the carts
was
make their way off turn 1.
I love this speed shot here coming into 2. You could really see
The elevation
the elevation and
change.
then
Yeah.
how they dive into that turn.
By the way, I've enjoyed the is it Rippling AI commercial that's on TV now
Oh,
that they
yeah.
shot here. I'm really enjoying seeing Atlanta Motorsports Park on the national scene.
You will catch this place in the most randomest commercials
know.
because
Wait, there was a commercial?
Yeah, Rippling AI. They've got a commercial and they shot it here. It's pretty cool.
Not AI, bro.
we used to joke about the I think it was Lotus did a car announcement trailer
Oh, I
here,
remember
and it was
that.
like a cheetah running through grass. It was like they basically simulated Africa, and it was just amp, you know.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it was a cool.
Or remember when we were having the photo shoot and Raiden Nickel, they were
Oh,
taking him coming off the turn. I mean, getting air.
Oh,
off
catching
of
air,
turn
yeah.
2, yeah. That was pretty interesting. That was before the concrete pad was out there. We just walked out in the grass and watched that.
Okay.
And
All
right
right,
now,
so now
get
let's
some
see what we
results in. Looks like Jace Cheney is now going to be your new race leader. It's a shame that your pole sitter had a mechanical there on the pace lap.
Yeah, Luca not even completing a lap as a mechanical
That
issue just forced
is
him out of the race
unfortunate.
completely.
Well, I don't know if it's a mechanical issue or if he just spun. I don't.
Well, he's not on track, so I'm assuming it's mechanical.
Yeah, you're probably
Well,
right.
and the corner is going to have to stand there all race because that cart is not in a position that he can leave it.
Right.
Poor JJ,
It's
dude.
kind of hung on an island out there, so they got to watch that for sure. Now, will they put a corner yellow out every time they come by that area just to make everybody
I
aware?
would assume since the driver's not there and there's no imminent
Well,
imminent threat to anybody other than the corner
But there's
worker.
not anybody close to passing anyone anyway. They're all
Yeah.
strung out single file. I'm not sure the corner worker knows that, but they can kind of see as they approach them how it is.
Well, and with the conditions, that's the thing I'd be worried about is just I'm assuming these guys are all on slicks now. So
I would think
I would hope.
that everybody would know now it's slick time.
Oh, especially with like 2-stroke, you need to be. They're gonna cook their tires. Yeah.
Right.
like,
They got a lot more power.
they got a lot more power. They're gonna cook them.
Well, and the inside of that turn there at turn 2 is only really a danger spot when
Yeah.
there's side-by-side racing. Because
Exactly.
normally if you're single file like this and you lose traction coming over the top, you just slide down the hill and either get the earth wall or you go into the runoff. Rarely do we see people actually cutting into where he's standing right there.
Yeah.
Well, it's so nice to have I assume those are water-filled barrels. It's so nice to see those now instead of just tire packs
Mm-hmm.
everywhere.
I like the tire packs.
Really? You like the tire
I'm
packs better?
joking. I mean, I did, but the thing is, though, is where JJ's standing, the corner marshal, aka my bestie. I think he could move because the cart is in a position where they're not gonna, move. Oh, that was a good.
That was
over
tight.
under. Yeah, that was tight, but he did it. That was.
Tires are a good barrier for carts.
I think that was Jude actually. He's on my team, so.
There are certain tires that are good. I don't know if
They're
you
a
ever-
lot better for catching cars. I mean, they can obviously catch carts, but
you
you see
ever-
how it's all linked together.
Yeah.
It distributes that force a lot more even when you have the barriers on top of the tires.
Did you ever announce with me at Sugar Creek?
No.
I know Steve Newbold is their announcer now, but Sugar Creek has got these huge
Like tractor tires?
Yeah, I mean, massive tractor tires. And guys have told me when they hit those tires,
Oh,
it
you
just
feel
tears
it.
their car all to pieces.
That's how they used to do the figure 8 racing. It was pretty much barrel racing when they still had the tractor tires to mark the corners.
Right. And I've been at in the infield at figure 8 races, and you will get your fanny run over if you don't find a power pole to hug and hold on to.
And we've got that coming up next month. That's my favorite event of the year.
Figure 8 where?
The World 3-Hour Final in Indianapolis.
Oh, really?
Second weekend of September every
Lucas
year.
Oil Track?
At Indianapolis Speedrome.
Oh, at Speedrome?
Yeah.
Really?
Fifth Mile Oval. It's yeah, it's a cool place.
Man, I've announced figure 8 races before, and that is
28 cars
fun
on
to watch.
28 cars on a fifth mile.
Good grief.
For 3 hours straight.
Oh. All right, Jace Cheney is our leader right now. Jackson Sloan had the fastest lap last lap. Let's see what happens when our drivers come by this time. Well, the leaders have already come by. Jude Ellison is running third. DeLeon Merchandia. Did I say that correctly?
You should not ask me, Charles. I'm not gonna lie. But this is Jude's first race. He's been practicing for a while, and so I'm really happy to see him up on podium. This is really cool. And then I think there's 2 boys here that are normally from Jacksonville, I believe. I don't really recognize them as much.
And again, tough luck for Luca as he did not get to start this race at all, and was the points leader and was going to start up front, and just didn't get a chance to do so. But Jace Cheney is our leader right now. 4 laps complete, and now we're running 10 laps, so this will be the halfway flags this time by.
I'm going to go with Dylan Merchandani.
Okay, thank you.
If phonetically, if that's how it's pronounced.
I did not have time to phonetically think about it when I first saw it, so I'm glad you took the moment.
But I guarantee
to
you,
look at
if he makes the podium, somebody will correct us
Oh,
while we're up there.
Absolutely. Please come and correct us.
And we encourage correction because I want to get it right.
Yeah.
I hate to pronounce someone's name wrong. That is my nemesis.
It took me
makes me feel so bad to do that.
Does.
It took me 3 seasons to get Nahapedian correct.
Well, and you told me it's like not a pin, not a pin, not a pin. I remember you saying it's like not a pin.
Not
So
a pin.
Poor Alyssa Vasquez. I think I did the same thing to her because we said Vascoku a couple times.
that's right.
And then everybody, because it was, and I found out it was a misspelling in Race Monitor.
Oh, really?
Or when she registered the transponder, or maybe that's how it's spelled. I don't know, but
Maybe that's how it's
we
spelled.
were pronouncing it as it was written, and
I miss Alyssa. I stay in touch with Bruce, her dad, and find out what's going on with her, and I just miss her being here at the track.
well, I felt bad
Thanks,
for her
Charles.
because like when we were calling her name on the podium and I was saying it correctly, I could still hear all the kids jeering at her saying Vascoku, every time I would say it correctly.
Oh, me. We've had a lot of different names up here at this track for sure. But right now, Jace Cheney, I think we got that one correct.
Yes.
Jace Cheney is leading this. We got a couple of drivers battling for it right now as they come through. That's coming through turn 4.
Are they going to do you guys think they're going to do the same thing where they only ran?
I think this could be 10 laps.
I would assume every final.
And the track
has
is
been cut to 10
pretty much
laps.
dry now, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a time thing. We lost so much time with
Yeah.
that. I think everyone's going to be 10
Well,
laps.
what's
Okay,
going to
that
be
makes
real
sense.
interesting here, though, is how many of those puddles stick around because you can still see some of the low areas
yeah,
have
absolutely.
water. Track's going to be bone dry by next race, but what's going to be interesting is
Weepers.
when you normally use that runoff, you're going to start catching water, and that's really going to affect some of these guys with
Oh,
how wide they're willing to take certain turns.
So, Zoe, when you're out there and you see a weeper in the track or you see a little bit of standing water, do you avoid it or do you just run through it and not even think about it?
Okay, well, when you're normally going on a wet track or kind of wet track or anything like that, you never want to touch the paint because
Right, I
you don't
know
know
the
how
paint.
much puddles. And it looks so perfectly dry,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's a lie. It's a lie.
No,
We had a race one time at an oval track, asphalt, and they had painted the sponsor name on the start-finish line,
Oh,
like
no.
3 feet wide, and every driver was almost spinning out coming across there, and they had to go out with sand and try to sand it down so that the drivers wouldn't have
because
that
it
problem
was like
during the
paint.
race.
Oh, that's terrible.
Almost a little passing action there.
Yeah, they're staying pretty close to each other though. But to say the least, I think I would try to avoid the puddle. But I mean, as long as it's not like if it's in a turning position, I think I would completely avoid
Now-
it. If it's in a straight, I don't
Yeah,
think.
straight,
Now,
I think you're right.
If you're on a track like what we saw in the last race where it is currently drying out and you're still on rains, then you nail every
Right.
single puddle you can
You
so that your
wanna get-
tires
yeah,
don't
cool
shred.
those tires
you wanna
down.
you wanna make sure, yeah.
All right, here we come. 2 laps to go,
So, yeah,
so
we
it
are-
is going to be a 10-lapper.
It's interesting because the Jace Cheney is doing the rain line. a rain line, actually. He's following a rain line.
But do you think with a 10-lap race that some of these guys are still going out with rain tires? But then again,
I hope not, but I don't know why. But he's running a rain line.
His race times are the greatest of anybody out there. I mean, look at all those times.
Well, this has turned into a race here. Sloan's trying to get Cheney right now, and he's got 2 laps or a lap and a half now to get it done.
Yep, and he's coming down right now going into the S's as they work their way at turn number 9 and 10.
Well, we didn't see it on the camera last time. I actually have the cameras pulled up here on my laptop, the speed cameras. But he made a very big defensive move coming into 9 on that last lap. So
well, watch what he does. He goes in the. I mean, he could be defensive.
Yeah, Sloan's hanging it wide there through David's Bend.
Yeah, I guess he's maybe holding a defensive line. But the thing is on the start to finish line. Again, very defensive line.
Oh,
You don't want to ever do that. You just want to stay over in the. I mean, I guess it's because maybe his. You know what? Somebody else commentate on this. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you a question. How do you know somebody is close behind you? Can you hear the engine? Do you know that? Can you judge how far behind you they are, like 1 cart length or 2 cart lengths or whatever by the sound?
Depending on if it's like 2-stroke or if it's 4-stroke. 4-stroke, you can normally feel them bumping you.
Well, I didn't mean that close.
Yeah, but normally you're never supposed to look behind you.
Well, I know that, but can you
we all
tell
do
anything
it.
about the sound?
Sometimes, yes, and just debate normally you can kind of look in like the corner of your eye without like fully turning
I got
your head.
you. Yeah. Just a
The
quick look.
2-stroke, I'm guessing there you could probably hear the engine.
It's going to come down to this right
Yeah,
here.
look at it. Here it comes.
One
They're coming
turn
the
to
checkered
go.
Flag.
Sloan's going to try and make the move coming into turn 16.
This is going to be interesting as they come through 17. Who's it going to be behind the bushes that comes out first?
Oh wait, let's see.
Jason Jackson.
Oh.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
Jace
And
gets it. I mean, how tight was that?
.092 at the line on that one.
Man.
Beautiful.
Jace Cheney gets the win. Jackson Sloan in second, waiting on 3rd place to come off turn number 17. Right there is 3rd place. All alone
And that
comes
is
Jude Ellison.
So happy for him. That's his first race ever, and he got 3rd.
Oh,
I
really?
was not expecting a finish that close with the way this one started.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
Exactly, and only 6 carts in there. That
But
was
the track looks completely different from how we started.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yep. And it's pretty much grayed up. There are just a few areas that are not gray, but I
that's
got a feeling
thin,
there's
I
no
believe.
standing water, so the traction is there and available for the drivers. What we got next on the lineup, Will?
we have got coming up. Should have printed this out. I've got
You
another
should've
tab.
printed this out.
Got another tab here. We should have, because that was, I believe, Tag Senior, Tag
Are we
Masters.
LO
what I'm seeing.
206 Junior? What are we at?
Well, we did juniors, and then that was Tag Rookie. So we should be doing either, I believe, Tag Senior. I think they swapped the order here on the schedule that's in front of me.
Okay, so Tag Senior hopefully will be coming out next. We'll find out in just a moment when we start seeing the carts come out. We'll know who they are. Zoe will recognize everybody as soon as they come out.
Whoa, wait, what is it? Is it a,
We don't know yet.
okay.
We're still waiting.
Yes.
Drivers are going through Tech right now, and let's see if we can get a shot of that as they exit off of the track. There it is. You can see it over to the right side of your screen. I can see it full screen as the drivers go across the scales. Does your heart beat a little faster when you're going across the scales, wondering, am I overweight or
Yes,
have I got it?
sometimes you'll feel like, oh, I definitely know. And sometimes you'll be like, I don't, like, right now we are using different scales and stuff, which the good thing about this one and the bad thing about this one is that it's really precise. And the bad thing is it's really precise. It's
Now,
kind of risky.
now I've got to ask you, Zoe, as a female racer, whenever you're going across the scales, do you just give like a whenever they read your weight out loud? You'd be like, you're not supposed to do that, you know?
Well, guys, I don't actually know how much I weigh. I just know how much I weigh with the cart.
So you don't go and just get out on the scales just by yourself.
Oh,
just
no,
to see.
absolutely not. Never. Somebody's like, how much you weigh? I'm like, 365 on a good day and 360.
See,
on
I
a
got to use
bad
the
day.
cart scales because my scale at home
And
doesn't
you're
go
talking
that.
about you in the cart, not just you.
Yeah. Somebody asked me that. I'm like, it's 365. I don't know what you're talking about. They're like,
Well,
I don't think so. I'm like, no, it's
But
definitely.
Since I have been on this diet program, I get on the scale every morning,
This
and
diet.
most mornings is followed by, dang it.
Dang it.
My weight is ERR. Well, I don't know what that means when I stand on my
ERR,
home scale.
error.
Yeah, it's like the old Rodney Dangerfield thing. Will the other person please step off the scale?
See, this is Jude stepping off, going on into third, I think. So that's awesome. And then right behind him, I think it's Ben. And then, see, guys, I'm like, there's so many names I'm trying to remember. It's hard. It's
Okay,
tough.
let me ask you a question. This is a really off-the-wall question.
Off the
How
wall.
long do you let your cart cool down before you load it up after you finish for the day? Do you let it get completely cool, or does it really not matter when you put it in the box after the race is over?
What do you mean in the box?
In the trailer.
Well,
You have a garage here, right?
I have a garage, so it's different, I guess. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that. That's a good question though for maybe Al when he comes up here.
We'll ask Al that.
Because I put it in the trailer and stuff. I mean, I clean it off and put it on the trailer some days. Probably like today, I'm probably not going to be able to clean it off because I'm exhausted and still hurting.
Well, yeah, you deserve a break today.
Yeah, I do. Like, I mean,
See, you're always supposed to leave your competitors wondering what you're doing. You need to just say, nah, I just put it away wet and just leave it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I leave
pull it out
never,
right before.
Never touch it till next
Yep,
week.
I literally
I
crank
don't-
it right before
yeah,
qualifying, and I
no.
just go off. You know,
Don't even clean it up.
Yeah,
Don't
let-
wash it.
keep them guessing what
You know,
you're doing.
I
Same
leave, like-
tires I ran 10 weeks ago. You know, that
yeah.
kind of thing.
That's awesome. Oh, and we got to pick up for Luke.
Oh, yeah, golly.
Luca.
Oh.
Poor dude.
The
poor
ride of
kid.
shame, unfortunately.
You know, I think of it as the ride of, it's the ride of shame. I don't even know what to make it. You know, actually, yesterday, supposedly they put me on that. I guess they put me on the stretcher and then they put me on that and I laid on there for a little bit.
On the
like,
trailer, that big
on
trailer?
the trailer, on the back of it. So
Wow.
I guess I got my own thing, shame or whatever. I don't know. It was really
you got
weird.
you got a memory to share at least from down the road.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think that Xander probably has a memory to share about watching somebody get crashed out, get on a stretcher.
I have never seen somebody hit their head on the top of a barrier quite like you did yesterday. That
I know.
was
I was
insane.
like, guys, I'm so close to avoiding it. Oh, we got a little straggler trying to get past the fence. It looks like.
And normally when hits like, I mean, you never want to see somebody take a hit, but normally it happens to somebody involved in the wreck, and you were trying to get around the wreck, and you
yeah.
took the hardest hit out
I
of
did. Yeah.
all
He
three
just-
drivers.
He tried to Xander tried to dodge the dude he had hit, and ended up it going into me, and I was like, dang it. Just lesson be learned, I hope, for him.
The only one I think I've seen harder live was when the thing with
Al
Al
at
at
turn
turn
four.
1 went. No, it was at turn 1. He
turn 4, you said? Turn
no,
4.
it was coming up. I think he's done it twice actually. Well, we covered it live on air when he went right into the tire wall doing about 55.
Wow.
Right there at turn 1.
I don't know who these people. I know
So-
who they are, but I don't know what class they are.
So we are
Cadet.
IC Tag Cadet.
Zoe, another question for you, and this is kind of on the technical end. When you have a hit like that, do you inspect your helmet? Are
I
there
should've.
restrictions where you got to make sure your helmet is still in good shape?
I think my helmet is in great shape, but I probably should have checked it better.
I know in some leagues, like if your helmet falls off the top of your car and bounces on the concrete,
Yeah,
you got to go get a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to get a new. I
Right.
do know that too. Guys, it was too expensive to check it.
Oh, great shot from Jeff Barber.
I was gonna say that's my response.
Yeah, exactly.
How much the cost to replace? Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably good. I don't know. He's like, did you get in a wreck? No.
Get a new paint job on it and say,
Yeah.
new helmet.
Now, do they require Snell rating for racing? Because I know you can go out with a DOT helmet for normal karting.
I don't know. I have one that's car and kart. So I know that this is cadet, as Charles said, but I know that Nazar is in first, Miles is in second, and then Ryan is in. Well, wait.
This is a pretty stacked field because
Maybe
we got
not, because
we
I
got
thought Bo was in first.
no. Bo's probably your pole sitter, but we're gonna have to see once they hit the first lap. But this is a pretty stacked field because I know Dahoney, Stowers, and Martin Yanko have all come up together
Yeah.
from the kid kart
From the Jelly
division, and so this is gonna be a real fun one to watch.
Yeah,
And
there's Bo.
Also, you've got top drivers. I mean, there might only be 4 carts out there, but these guys are all aggressive. They're going to go at it. Green flag is out, and we're underway right now with
Okay,
our
let's see.
tag cadets.
And Stowers is a tough kid. He has had several licks here at the track.
So
He keeps coming
many.
back.
And then his cousin had that one. I mean, yeah.
Well, and he comes from a racing family, so
Yes.
back home he's getting the right support to
Yeah.
get back out here.
So I think that's Miles actually in front of Bo, which is very uncommon for us normally, because normally we see Bo having like a fun day at the track, like a normal Sunday.
Yeah,
Well,
Bo's
they-
in second right behind him. They go down
Yeah.
into that area in turns 9 and 10, which y'all call that like 2 and 3 here. I mean, you got
that's
different
not two.
numbers.
That's not 2 and 3. That's turn 6.
Colloquially, it's turn 6 on the radio,
It's on
Yeah.
turn 6.
but
turn
on the
6.
track map, it's turn 9.
Right. And I go with the track map because I can look over there and see it on the big.
Well, it's
permanent
just
tape.
That's technical.
it's the road racing, the way you number your turns for road
Yeah,
racing.
any slight turn is considered a turn in road racing.
If a blade of grass sticks out just a little bit,
No,
that's a
right.
turn.
It's a turn. Is Miles new? I haven't.
He's the only one that I am not familiar with.
I'm not familiar with Miles, so maybe he's new, or I don't know. Bo is in second.
Now, Bo we've seen, Martin Yanko we've seen, Dahoney we've seen, obviously. Miles Brownfield, I'm not familiar with him, but he's got the fastest time right now.
Yeah, by a lot. You know, Ryan's
He's also running that 360 camera on there, too, so
yeah.
probably get some great shots right
Oh,
now.
I bet. But Ryan's looks a little off, I'm not going to lie, because 102 is very
that's
very
slow
off for him.
compared to the other guys. I mean, you're 0.2 of a second faster, Miles.
I
is.
wonder
That's-
if it's a tire thing, if they made the swap and didn't have time to switch back or not.
I mean, maybe.
Because some of these guys don't have extra sets of rims. Like, they have to go break the tires off, put the reins on.
It's very hard. I don't – where – I mean, I think that it might be an engine thing. Hopefully – I don't know. Maybe flat tire. I know that they had that one time.
Well, let's see on this.
Got a pass going on here.
Oh, there goes
out.
Stowers.
Bo Stowers taking the top spot away as they went down into turn number 2. Turn you're somewhat familiar with, Zoe. And they come up the hill.
Okay. we don't have to say that, Charles. Okay.
But, yeah, Dahoney consistently 2 seconds off pace right now, so that is
Very
not
odd.
Yeah, not what we're used to seeing out of him.
No, not at all.
No, he's a great racer, and I don't think.
Oh, we got another pass here.
Wow.
I'm gonna see if Bo tries to do like an over/under type thing.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Brownfield to the inside. Let's see if he can
no,
shut the
maybe
door.
Didn't. Okay,
No, he
shut it.
does.
He just went right by him.
You know, we talked about the fact that we got some great racers in this, and they for a few karts, they are putting on one heck of a
Oh,
battle,
yeah, no,
right
Oh,
now,
yeah,
especially up
absolutely.
front.
If we get more of this for 8 more laps, I am game.
I am game. But you know, guys, it's kind of not the smartest move because Miles and Bo are gonna open it up for Nazar to come in and start joining the battle, which normally be ideal to kind of work your way up and then battle it out.
Yeah,
for
but
the
you're
last couple
talking like a
laps.
driver. As a fan, this is great.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But I'm just talking about realistics here.
I know.
But I mean, not that it just might get a little bit more complicated because again, like
Oh, he's all over him as they come off turn
Yeah,
4.
he's
Oh, he is
shoving him
all
through
over
4.
him as they go down to the kink.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they need to settle in. Nope,
Oh,
here he goes.
oh,
As
oh.
I say that.
Wow, no settling in there. Goes into turn number 9, and who's it going to be? Is he going to go? He's going to try to
think
take
it's
as much and get
Bo.
as wide as possible. That was a good
Oh,
passing
and he
spot
gets
that-
around and doesn't leave
Hello.
any room for a crossover.
Yeah.
And you see he just gave the hand signal like, come on, let's just make some – leave
Of
some
course
gap.
he would say that.
Wait, which one's
Well,
that?
because look at this, because Martin Yanko's caught up. I mean, it's a 3-cart battle now.
I know.
And these guys have been trading spots the last 2
And
laps.
look at Martin Yanko, how
I don't know.
tight he's getting on. I mean, he is really – I wouldn't
Well,
be surprised if
and-
he didn't have the fastest lap of the race
Well,
this time by.
he did the last lap, so let's see.
Yep,
Oh,
there it
there's
is.
Nazar with the fastest lap time.
Well, he's been faster than the last 2 laps because they've been duking it out.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that makes sense. But still, Ryan in the back.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Ryan's
and
just having not his best day.
Stowers going
I
real
do
wide
think
there.
it's engine.
Hopefully that runoff's had time to dry
yeah,
off.
I mean, I saw Bo earlier.
Apparently so. They can get in the paint now without it causing them a problem.
I would still not. I'm still a little risky about
I would be
that.
hesitant.
I
I
would
saw how
How
much.
long, how long till you go out?
I don't know. That's a good question. Does anybody
Well,
know?
you're the last one of the day, so
Yeah,
you got
I
the
am.
most time.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know I have the most time. But does anybody know like what's the time now like of when we go
We
out?
were about an hour off on the time delay with the rain.
I
So
can't do math, guys.
so normally
I've
you'd be heading
raced-
out around 4, so I think 5 is going to be your newish
Okay.
start
okay.
time.
If I'm
So
just gonna
about-
hang
about
out,
an hour
I'm
from now.
probably gonna like come down like an hour
if you
later.
see your competitors on the track, you'll know you're late.
I'll just start commenting. I'll be like, wait a second, I think I'm supposed to be out there.
Yeah. All right, halfway through, and we've got a 3-cart breakaway
This is
right
turning
now.
into
Bo
a
Stowers,
good
Miles
battle.
Brownfield, Nazar, Martin Yanko. Here they come up in turn number 2 and into that big turn 3 and turn 4 area.
Bo's kind of taking a little bit of a stroll, a little bit further back. So
He's starting to
Further
he's starting to pull a little bit of a gap here.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's more comfortable going into the runoff, which I think is what's helping him right
oh,
now.
absolutely.
Is
Bo does kind of have an issue though, because he runs a lot of the national races and stuff, and you guys they're normally allowed to run the runoff. So
Oh, they can go 4 off?
yes.
Oh.
So the thing is that with him here, he kind
Yeah.
of likes to run the runoff because that's usually how he is, and that ends up hurting him in the long run though. So hopefully he kind of backs off the runoff a little bit.
Is there any kind of a mindset change that you make when it's 10 laps versus 12 laps? Or do you just, you know that you got to go with 2 laps to go or whatever?
You know, guys, I don't ever count the laps. So I just kind of hope that I'm going to see the checkered flag at some point. When I'm in a good position, I'm like, okay, checker it real quick. That's kind of how my mindset is. So I mean, I guess it's gonna be more. I gotta prepare myself for more aggressive.
More all out.
Yeah, more aggressive. Which that's kind of how it was last race in the pre-final. So I think it's just gonna be really more aggressive. Probably.
Oh, here we go. Martin Yanko. I was about to say, got to watch out.
Yeah, there we go.
Or an attempted pass at least. Maybe not.
Oh, wait.
See.
We're
He's
going
to push him real wide.
Ooh,
Let's
wow.
see if he can. Oh, he gets
Okay,
it.
There they go.
Kind of forced Miles to have to yield there on the exit of turn 9.
Yeah, it wasn't. Again, I don't really know too much about the two-stroke. I don't know if they're like have the gearing or whatever. Guys, I really need to learn more.
Well, you know what you're racing is you know
Yeah, but
that you really need to dig into more of what you're doing than some other class that you
I know.
don't run.
I know 2 strokes are way more scary than 4 strokes.
Right.
When you get, it's like hanging onto a bull when you
it's so
first
so
ride in a
interesting to drive.
2-stroke.
I still need to learn more though, so I can be more educated on how I'm driving. Did he just pass him? I think.
He shot it underneath coming into
Oh,
2.
yes.
Yeah, he did.
See, if somebody passes you going up the hill
Oh, he did him
or
dirty.
going
right
down going down the
Yeah.
hill. Oh, well, don't worry, I know about that.
I was, that's exactly the situation you were trying to
Except
avoid.
for I was behind it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, and here goes
I think it
here
is
goes
a
Martin
gear.
Yanko.
Martin Yanko, yeah, looking to the inside. Is he going to make the pass? And, oh, so tight. Can he make the
Oh.
crossover coming back? No, Martin
Yeah.
Yanko moves up to second.
You know, every single time people do that, though, it's like scary because you really don't want the person behind you to touch their your tire
Right.
and their front tire because it's like,
Well, that's a flip to be had right
oh
there
yeah,
if you
exactly.
don't
And
watch
it's not that they purposely do it; it's just that they're so focused on getting past you that they don't realize it, and then they turn into you, and then you guys are both connected.
And sometimes you slide more than you think you're
Oh,
going
absolutely. So you know, once
Stowers is gonna. He's loving this
I think
because
he
he's
is.
pulling out.
he was a little scared in the beginning, and he's like, "Oh wait, I'm good."
to. Yeah.
Well, I think just them duking it out
Oh,
behind
see,
him.
he keeps going off the runoff.
But he doesn't appear to be slowing him down, though.
It depends. It really depends how you take it. But again, I don't think that was 4 wheels off completely. And I know you get a three graces or whatever.
But like you say, in nationwide
Oh, here goes
competition,
Miles.
Oh, yeah,
He
absolutely.
thought about it.
Okay.
Didn't quite have the run. I think Martin Yanko's got the taller gear there coming on that back straightaway.
Oh yeah, I believe too. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, is it a gear? Like, do they run gears? I don't know.
Well, because Miles tried to pull out for the pass, but Martin Yanko just kept on speeding up, and he lost all that momentum.
But
I
Bo
think-
Stowers is on a mission. I mean, you could see
He
that
is definitely
cart
on a mission.
sliding. He has given it all he's got. Coming around now, it'll be 9 laps complete, and so the white flag is out for our
Well,
drivers.
this is one of the
tag cadets.
This is one of the closest contests I think we've seen with Bo. Normally
Oh,
he's
yeah, no.
way further out
Normally
in front
Bo's
than this.
way further.
So hats off to all these guys for keeping it
Absolutely.
entertaining for a
Yes,
four-cart battle.
exactly.
Yep.
But
Just hate it for Ryan DeHoney. Normally,
I do,
He
too.
is back up. He's
Yeah.
right in the midst of all that.
Yeah, it's sad to not see him
But
be able to pass. And
let's see if Brownfield's got anything left in the tank here. He's got about half a lap to try and get back around Martin Yanko. Definitely not going to be in turn 9 with that gap right now.
he keeps. Does anybody else? Okay, wait. It just might be his like little 360 camera, but it looks like his arm, and he's going like this. And I was just confused though. That 360 camera is probably really cool though. I've seen a couple videos of people's, and it's like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, they're great teaching tools. You can see exactly
Oh,
what you do in every corner.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we go to the line for one final time out of 17.
Okay, let's see.
Bo Stowers is going to take it to the finish line. He's going to be your winner, Nazar Martin Yanko. Hard-fought battle for second. He's going to be your second-place finisher. Miles Brownfield in third. And then Ryan DeHoney going to be rounding out
There
your
comes
field,
Ryan.
and there he goes. Still on the lead lap, so good for him, but tough day. 17-second
Yeah.
gap between him and the rest of the field. Only 1 second separated our top 3.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive, guys.
So
Yeah.
for a 2-stroke race, that is really good.
And
yeah,
the-
that's really good.
The top 3 just
Are they
going to
give each other a hug? Oh.
What ages are these guys?
Okay, I know that Bo is. Wait, hold up. Okay, wait. Ryan is 10, and I know that Bo's around that age too, and so I believe that they're all around the age of 10.
So
They
these
might be
are
able to hear us. We could say, hold up, how many fingers?
Yeah.
Hold
You
up, how
know?
many fingers?
middle schoolers?
Yes, because Ryan's in 6th grade.
Okay.
See,
They're
10.
10. Yeah, they're 10. Thank you. I knew
Somebody
they were
was
10.
our one listener
That's what I said. They're
in the
10.
paddock.
Oh wait,
The
4.
hoodie-
Did you
hoodie
just hold
man.
up a 4? Yeah. Okay, Sam. I don't want to hear it. There's Ryan's dad right there. Give a little wave. Yeah,
There
he's
you
like,
go.
I don't want to talk to you right now, Zoe. There's Nicole, Ryan's lovely mother, and Kimber. They're like my second family, guys.
Well, I tell you what, it's a great race from those guys. We got our next group coming out now, and coming out, we've got the
Got the legends.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We've
Well,
got the
look at-
we got the gentleman's class coming up
Oh,
next.
Not
Field
the
of
gentleman, not the
drivers.
gentleman.
Oh, my
I'm
word.
excited to see these.
Oh, that's some names
guys.
on here I'm excited about. Jose
Oh, I'm
Garcia.
excited.
Yeah, Danny
Our-
May, we see down there.
our
Al
He's
friend-
also
Edwards.
on our
Yeah.
class. Wait, Al's in that?
Yeah, we got masters and legends.
Oh, wait. Is he? Oh, okay. Wait,
It's
it's
Masters and Legends
Legends.
Yeah, so we got smokers. So you got a retraction or a redaction you got to make.
I will have
Yeah.
to say this.
Retraction.
For some reason, and I thought Josh told me that he was a member of the New York Yankees when he pitched, and somebody with the last name of Smoker came into our broadcast last week and made the comment and said he was with the New York Mets. And oh my goodness, what a terrible mistake that I made there.
Thank God we're not in New York.
Yeah,
you
so
might have gotten lynched on the
Thank
way
you
home.
for
I
that
don't know.
correction, and I will never say Yankees again when I'm talking about Josh Smoker.
Usually we don't say that in Braves country, anyways.
I know, that's true. But Josh is such a great story. He was a late model dirt driver before he ever got involved in I mean, he was always involved in baseball, but he was that before he became a major league pitcher. And as I've told him many times, great name for a pitcher, terrible name for a race car driver, Smoker, but what are you going to do about it? Anyway, they're all in this field as we get ready for Masters and Legends. This is going to be a great race. Now, traditionally, the Legends start up front and the Masters have to start behind them. Is that correct?
I think you got it flip-flop.
Okay, so Masters start up front and the Legends behind them. So what that means is if the Masters are all lined up correctly, it doesn't matter about the Legends. They're getting the
They gotta
green
run it,
flag,
yeah.
so they got to really make sure that they're in the right spot. There you see the differential between those two as the Masters come by first, and there's quite a
The thing
distance.
is, if there's anybody out here that should know how to properly start a race,
It's these
it's
guys.
the legends, because I think they got more years
Yeah, but that
absolutely.
never
between
works.
them racing than the rest of the grid combined.
That never seems to work. I see drivers in higher divisions that have raced for 20 years sometimes have some of the worst starts on earth. They're just trying to best their buddy, and they'll get way off in the weeds sometimes.
We've got a lot of big names in here. McCleary, we got Adam Phillips, Matt Lassiter, Chris Arencia, Tyler Swan, of course the Iron Man himself, Danny Mays out there.
Danny.
This is going to be a
Okay,
stacked
so we're
field.
gonna see the Masters go.
All right.
I bet we're gonna go green right away,
Yeah,
guys.
Masters are up front
Come
right
on,
now.
green.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, heading up into turn one. Look at this gaggle of carts, and we got the
Ooh, low bump.
Masters now, or the Legends taking the green as well.
Oh, scariest moment of my life right
Yeah,
there, guys.
turn 2 on a race start.
Oh,
I'm getting shivers.
Oh, all the
He
way
went
to the
full
wall.
off. Wait, you know what? I believe, who was that first? Also, Charles, got a question for you.
oh, okay.
You mentioned Smoker every single time, every race.
Yep.
Is he paying you
No,
something?
no. I
You're
just
like-
think he's a great story, and I've had him on the radio
Charles
show.
is an old dirt guy, so anybody that
Yeah.
races dirt is going to get love from Charles.
I know, but
And-
he tells the whole entire story,
I-
like
I'm-
every
I'm
single
always-
time.
I'm
Ooh,
impressed with
a
their
little
sprockets.
push.
Ooh. Leader,
Oh.
got some off-roading. 3 wide. Oh, they're
my.
all together.
Oh,
That
wow.
was Smoker
Oh,
too. Hold your
1,
hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Was that Danny too? Oh, dang.
Oh, and you got the legends coming up right behind him into
Yeah.
that.
They got to
Oh,
watch it.
Al's gonna have a blast. I
Hey,
bet again.
You mentioned before about puddles off track, and that's what we saw. We saw puddles coming up when they went in the
It
grass.
did. I did see a puddle too. Okay, this guy's gonna try to go back out. It looks like he's. Oh, wait. I think that's Sebastian. Is that Sebastian? I think that's Sebastian.
We
Yeah,
will have
we
to
had-
find out
well,
when they come
I
across
think that's
the stripe.
Sebastian.
Well, we had 2 drivers behind that. I've got that one on
He's
replay
going
here.
For it. He's
Um,
actually going for it.
I don't know
Let's
if we
check
can.
out the replay.
Let's see. We got actually 2 carts in the back of this.
Oh, wait,
got
okay.
together. Let me
They're-
see if I can pull my.
Wait, they're all gonna start going back up.
Here, I'll replay it right here for you.
Okay, check it out.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, come here. There we are. So you see the 2 coming up in the
Oh.
back right there.
I think those were legends, I believe.
No, that was the tail end of the Masters field.
Okay.
Or no, those are the legends. I lied. So that was the back of the legends. I got to back this clip up
Yeah,
if we're
back
going to
that clip
see
up.
a little bit more here.
Okay. So we lost one guy, but most of
Here
all
it
of
is. Here it
them-
is. Here it is.
Yeah.
Check it out. They just, 3 of them trying to get in the corner together.
Oh, man, that's
They got
just
connected.
It just accordioned. There was
Yeah.
people behind them got hung up in it.
Oh, wait.
that was half the field.
But
Oh, wow.
God, I mean, I love that all of them came back up though. So they're all going to be very separated.
Let's see. We got the shot here from Cowboy Cam.
Wait, I mean,
Oh, boy.
one went under.
Ethan.
Smoker got attached.
Yeah, see the
I saw
puddles
the
coming
puddle.
out.
Yeah.
I saw, and then Chris got involved, but he just kept rolling.
Ooh.
So can you remind me the I know you're gonna hate this question, but you know the championship points.
Yes.
the championship points about who's in the first right now?
You talking about you?
No, you.
Oh, in this championship
Yes,
points?
Charles.
I don't know. I have to look it up and see.
Charles, normally you got like this down to a T.
I know, but Will sent me this link. It's so
yeah,
far
I sent it to him right as we were starting the broadcast. So for the LO Masters division, right now, Chris Orencia is your leader in points. Adam
Okay.
Phillips is in second, and then Smoker is in third.
Oh, so will this hurt his?
Of course, unless it's
Smoker?
a
I think
race
it's
he
gonna hurt
drops.
Yeah, well, Smoker used his drop
Oh, he's already
during
used
the
it.
March race, so
Okay.
yes,
Do we get to choose what race we drop, or does
Yes.
it automatically?
it's just your automatic, your lowest score.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I assumed. It's gonna definitely, move it all up though. But I'm gonna believe that Sebastian went off.
Danny May must have made it through because
He
he's still in
did.
6th spot.
He did make it through. Actually, I believe.
I had Danny May scheduled to do a radio show with me not long ago,
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
he called me and he said, one of my chefs didn't show up at the restaurant. I got to cook. I can't do your
Oh.
show.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and now we're currently watching LO Masters. We need to go take a look back at the legends because right now it looks like Al Edwards and Jose Garcia are duking it out, and they have it looks like only a 0.3 second gap between the two of them right now.
Well, I'm interested. I can't. This is so funny. Okay, we're yellow flagging, because Al loves. Remember, he made it up 4th. How many?
Yeah.
He ended up 4th.
Well, I
It
talked
was-
to Al earlier today, and he was very excited about his opportunities in this race.
Oh,
and
yeah,
He
absolutely.
was glad to be racing against Jose. I think they always have this
Garcia's awesome.
inter battle that they've got going on. But he felt very good about this, and he leads the legends right now.
Yes, but it's always been fun to see him try to pass all of the masters.
Yeah, he finished like 4th last
yes,
week.
that's
yeah,
what I
or
was
the
talking
last time
about.
we were here.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see him move up his way, but I think he's right behind Chris Ortega, which is leading the championship. So hopefully maybe he can push him up if there's any way.
I talked to Todd Barron before the race today. He's running in 2nd right now. He's got
Oh.
quite a story. So hopefully, matter of fact, we're lining him up for a future radio show. So hopefully
Wow.
folks can tune in and hear my interview with Todd Barron.
Okay, so Al and Garcia both went in front of Chris. So maybe hopefully he can kind of squeeze right behind him and
He must
maybe
have
catch
had
up.
he had to have some damage after that
Oh,
lap
absolutely.
1
Yeah.
incident.
And Danny May, Adam, and Tyson are all kind of just going to stay in that short little slinky right there.
Yeah, so now we're watching, I believe,
Yes, the top three? Top
it
three?
looks like the 116. So that's Tyson Swan. So that's the first mid-pack here.
Yeah, they're in 3rd.
Then
So
where's
that's
Matt
3rd, 4th, and
Lassiter?
5th.
Todd Barron. Where are they? I think these are Todd. Wait.
No, this is Swan, Phillips, and May because I saw that number 9 in
Oh,
the back.
yeah, the top pack is
So
really
there
high.
you go. You can see the leaders duking
Oh,
it
we
out
have a
right
little-
there.
Yeah, there's the leaders coming by.
Oh,
Lassiter.
pass for the lead.
Okay.
Barron trying to get around Lassiter.
Maybe not this early ahead. I wouldn't really go for it. Maybe
Well,
yet. I
the-
would,
Cross flags are out. It's halfway through, so we have 4 3/4 laps left
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
you are right. See, I keep forgetting about the 12, not the 12.
The 10.
Yeah,
10.
they don't have as
Thank
much
you.
time as they thought they were going to have.
Yep.
Wow, he made that pass and kept on going.
So Lassiter is now running in 2nd. So Barron is up front in the 4:01 as he made the pass. He's going to be an excited guy. I had a great talk with him prior to the race, and I'm so excited to get to learn more about him.
You got to wonder about that cart resting on the wall
Yeah.
out there because that does not seem like I would want to go barreling into that.
Absolutely. Also, question about with you guys though. So Matt Lassiter has a different kind of seat position. His seat is kind of scooched up, and then
He
kind
sits
of like
way back,
well,
I think.
yeah, he sits way back, and that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like a little bowl type thing.
Wow. And I
And
like that
supposedly-
word, scooched. I like that
Scooched,
word,
yes.
yeah.
I like that word. Well, anyways, and stuff. And so some people think it's for like aerodynamics or just like
I
It
think
may
it's,
just be he's
positions.
comfortable.
I think it's for larger framed racers so that they can easily transfer their
Well-
weight in the turns.
yes and no, but supposedly there's a thing to it. Like there's something that's like a
Well,
strategy to it.
That brings up a question for you. You had surgery and you had back
Yes.
problems, not racing related, but back
Not racing
problems and surgery, and you've got a couple of rods in your back.
Oh,
So do you have a seat that sits differently than anyone else just because of that?
Well, actually, I used to have this huge giant red seat, and let me tell you something. I will never go back. It made me so slow, like
Really?
so slow. Like I mean, yeah, because I couldn't. My cart was so stiff, and I couldn't like it. I increased by so much and moved so much forward after I got rid of it because it was just so stiff and I couldn't really rotate well in it. It felt great, guys. Like let me tell you that. Like I didn't have that much back pain in it, and I had to get like a lot more used to having a lot of back pain in the normal seats, but I think I'm okay-ish now. Well, I mean, not today,
but no red seat.
no red seat anymore.
Okay.
No.
All right, Will, I've been talking with Zoe. Where are we at right here now?
Well, we are on lap 7, so 2.5 to go here, and we're still following Todd Barron and Matt Lassiter as they are pretty much shoving each other through turn 4 right now.
They are right together, and Todd Barron's got to be wondering, when's Matt going to go for it?
Yes.
You know, could we get a shot over on Al? Because look at Al. He's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
make it.
picking off all the Masters
Yeah.
Al's gonna
guys
make
right
it
now.
up. Him and Garcia are making it through. I don't understand why they don't start before them.
Because they would probably get, I'm assuming they usually put the younger divisions
Right.
in
Yeah,
front.
but I mean, I don't know. I guess that they're just fast people. But I'm interested to see that.
And that's
Garcia and Al.
that's Phillips, May, and Swan right there. Then just
Yes.
behind them, there's Al.
Al, yeah.
Catching
Al
up.
is catching up.
Looks like Al's already left Jose behind. So
I feel like there's just a little bit of cart length, but that might be a gearing thing.
yeah, no, Al's now 3 seconds ahead of Jose. So Jose must have had a mechanical.
Oh wait, and we got a pass
'cause
on Danny
there's-
May, and Al's gonna kind of push that.
So
space.
now that's a 4-pack. So Al's in the back of this.
That's awesome. Garcia's a little further behind. That's actually I didn't think.
And
he
look
was
at that,
much.
Al running the fastest lap overall
How
of the
about
race
that?
on that.
He's going to have his chest poked out so high when he
Oh,
gets
he's
up
gonna
here.
have such a. I mean, you
If
know,
Al can podium overall,
Wouldn't that be
that
great?
I would die.
starting all the way back, yeah.
Actually,
Well, and Danny May has picked up a spot as well, so keep that in mind. in
Oh,
the
look
number
at this.
9.
They're
we got
all-
some shifting. Are we gonna train him, or I don't know? Who
Well,
is
now
that?
here's the thing with
Al's
Al.
gonna make a
Yeah,
pass.
Wow.
This is
Oh,
no!
Oh,
No, and I was
no, no,
Come
no,
on, come on,
no.
Al, come on. Oh,
I was just about to say he needs to play it safe because he's got first in the bag, and
Oh.
that happens.
Oh.
wait. Okay, wait. Can I get a replay on that?
Let's see if we can find out what
I
happened.
mean, maybe I don't even want to replay because I'm so sad.
White
Oh.
flag is out. One
So
more
last
lap
lap.
to go, and Al's losing a lot of places, a lot of
I'm
spots
so
on the racetrack.
upset.
And I've got it here on turn 9 camera whenever we want to go back to that. But
Okay, I think
let's
I'm-
watch the finish. Let's watch the end of the race. We'll talk about it during post.
Okay.
All right, so now Jose has passed Al and Chris
man.
Valencia,
And then we got
Richard
Tyson.
Matthews, Aaron Cox have all gone ahead
And
of
this
Al.
is still your battle for the lead right here on camera.
Dang it, Al.
And they're on the final lap. So we're coming down to the final turn.
Oh, and here goes Lassiter looking to the inside. He's going to have a fender on him.
Okay, is he
Oh, who's
go
gonna
over?
break
Oh,
late?
oh,
Let's
oh.
see.
I don't think he knew he was there. I
Ooh.
don't think he knew.
And Lassiter gets the pass.
Oh, come on, Matt. Okay, you know
Wow.
what? I mean,
But is Todd Barron going to be able to do something about
Let's
it?
see. He's got
He
2
might.
turns. He's going to try it David's Bend.
I don't. He might try. I think
No,
he's gonna try the end
he's
corner.
he's sucked up too much on that bumper. He's going to shoot out now. Let's see.
Oh, he's
Oh,
going down to
oh,
the
oh.
inside.
Oh wait.
Oh, he
He's
goes
gonna get him with
wide,
a
but is he going to
crossover.
hold him off?
Oh wait.
Oh, he used
Drag
that puddle to
race.
his advantage.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, he left him a
Oh,
lane.
That
Todd
was
Barron got it.
beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, I love that. See, that was some clean,
That
nice
was
driving right there.
so strategic.
He did. Unbelievably strategic. Danny May trying to. No, Danny, you're fourth. Accept it.
He left him a lane, but that lane was
He-
full of water.
He left. He perfectly
Oh.
left him a lane, but like
He would have had to run right through that puddle.
he
and
would
then-
have had to run through the
What a
puddle.
race for Todd
Wow.
Barron. Wow,
It
to
was
take the
it was a
win.
risky strategic move.
Yep.
Absolutely, but I think that was a beautiful risky strategic move by Matt.
Good job. And, of course, our friend Al Edwards
Can we get a replay?
way on back.
Yeah, and
there,
I've got
so-
that. Let me see if I can.
I'm not sure he even restarted after that. We don't even have his.
No, I think he did. Oh, guys, that's awesome.
No, I've got that replay queued up
Danny
here
and
for
them giving
turn
each other
9.
a hug.
Finished 12th overall.
And let's see here. This was that.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, I can't. I don't know. I didn't see that.
I don't know if he started the spin
I
prior
don't-
to the contact or what.
And let's see here. We got another angle of it.
Okay, let's see.
He was just trying to get around slow track. He should have just stayed in the back.
Wait, I think he got clipped.
No, he did. He
Yep,
did.
A
Sure
little
did.
bit.
Wow.
Yeah, I think again racing incident. I wouldn't call it on anybody.
Right. But his car did not break loose until there was contact.
Yeah, no, it was. But again, completely.
And
racing
that was, I'm
incident,
pretty
I
sure,
think.
yeah, that was Phillips just drove right through the back
Hey,
of
Todd, congratulations, man. Great race for
Yeah,
you. Todd
beautiful
Proctor
race.
getting the win.
Yeah, Tyson as well, and then
him. And there's Danny right there.
Danny.
Danny!
Yeah, I think he's wearing Chris's one of our team shirts actually.
Oh,
Where's-
really?
Wait, there's Al.
There's
oh.
Al. Oh, man.
Oh,
Al, it's okay. You're still like a winner in my heart.
That was
Al,
tough
give
break.
a wave. Al, give a wave.
He'll be up here to talk in a little while.
Oh, yeah. Come on, give a wave. Oh, yeah.
He's checking the card
explaining
out.
it. He's like, I'm sorry, man.
Yep.
See, I love that with these the older guys. They're really mature for
Right.
the most part. And then when they're mad,
They
they're
don't-
mad for a reason.
They don't take it so seriously, I guess. I mean, they're serious racers, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Absolutely.
But they understand how things can happen because they've
Yeah.
lived through it. They've
They're
been on the
mature.
receiving as well as the giving end unnecessarily sometimes. I mean, they didn't plan to take someone out, but it just
Exactly.
happened. So
Like,
they all know it.
if it is a dirty move, they will be mad, and that's okay. But, like, if it's they're really understanding about,
If
like,
it had
how
been a
racecraft
dirty
worked.
move, you would not have seen Al go up to him and hug him.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're very understanding
Well,
whether or not it's, like,
here's
racecraft or not.
Here's what's crazy. They had such a big lead,
They
Jose
did.
and Al on
They
the
did.
Legends.
I know.
Al still finished third, so he's got a podium.
Wow.
and big shout out to Jose Garcia though for
Yeah.
getting
Oh,
the
yeah.
win. We used to
Big
call
guy.
his name a lot out
I know.
here.
We
It's
did.
good that
And
he
he took-
see
he-
Jose back.
Yeah, he had a pretty
is.
bad wreck,
He is
and
a good
that
guy.
knocked him out for a little while. But he started back this season. I was happy to see him back out racing
Absolutely.
and getting that win. So
He's got quite a story to tell too. I talked with Jose. We were in the
Oh my
shuttle,
gosh, Charles.
and we talked quite a bit about his weekly job, which is quite different than what
Yes.
he does up here. He's a fantastic guy. It's always good to talk to Jose and find out what he's got going on. And so many of these drivers, their weekly jobs are so interesting. And it's good to get in depth with them sometimes and find out what
Well,
they do.
I remember early on when we started doing this broadcast, we had a race day where we were doubled up. We had main track and kart track going on
Oh,
the same
so
day,
much.
and Jose raced both karts and Miatas on the
He
same
did
day.
not.
Yeah,
He was in that Miata, the Spec Miata class for a lot of years.
That's
in that
awesome.
and
double
I don't think
zero.
I've seen anybody else do a double feature like that.
That's amazing.
Two different tracks in the same day.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom. BRB.
And it looks like Jose just pulling off the scale there. So, yep, and he got his tech card. So, pretty sure he made weight. So, the results are technically unofficial until tech signs off on it. But
Yep.
the biggest hurdle is clearing weight because that's where we see most podiums getting robbed from folks because they're just slightly under. And so, big part of running a clean race series, you got to make sure everybody's overweight.
What's next, Will?
And coming up next, so that was our Masters up. I think time to take your medicine, right? No, that's that's not your pill alarm,
That's,
is it?
my next door neighbor. I'm not sure what he wants, but I'm not available right now.
I was like, hey, I'm live. So that was LO Masters and Legends. So I believe we got KA 100 Juniors up next. Sometimes that gets condensed down into KA 100 Seniors, like they'll run them all together. But I think we have a pretty good junior field this season, so that might be a standalone race. We're going to have to see coming up here once they get all these Masters and Legends weighed out.
I'll just give you this right quick. My next door neighbor, he is from Hungary, and his daughter is first violinist for Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh.
And she lives in Manhattan, so every time we go to New York, we stay with her, and she takes us backstage at Phantom of the
Oh,
Opera,
that's
and we get
awesome.
to meet everybody and see all the wardrobes and all of those things, and it's kind of a fantastic trip for us. So
we joke
stay
about
close to our neighbors.
We joke about Ethan on the broadcast here being Phantom of the broadcast because that man, I don't know how he does. He just zooms around all over the place. Like, because when it started raining earlier today, we had just sent him out to station, so he was out there at turn 6, and I'm like, oh no, get Ethan, we got to bag it. And he was already up at Tower Cam,
Wow.
bagging. So
So it's not how many baubles he loses off of his chandelier. That's not why you call him that, correct?
well, he will always be the original Cowboy Cam
Cowboy Cam. Yep. Ethan Denny.
because we used to stick him out there at turn 4 on main track all by himself, and then same thing here. He'd go out there at the corner stand there at the cut through at 2-6.
Yeah, there didn't used to be a water tower in turn
No.
4, and it was just Ethan. He was
Yep.
the entire, no tree, no anything, just Ethan.
Yeah, he was like Batman
Yeah,
out there, just
exactly.
keeping a watch. Sometimes I hear him mutter under his breath, "I am vengeance." It was funny when we were setting up yesterday, and I was taking a look at all these speed cams that we have access to now. I said, you know what, Ethan, you're probably going to be fired now because we got all these great camera angles. We don't need anybody
you
out
can't
there. But
replace Ethan out there, that's for sure.
well, he does all our setup. He is he's the main man. You joke about me being producer and stuff, but really without him, this whole thing falls apart because he does all the setup. He's been with us since the beginning. I mean, you've pretty much been with us since the beginning here as well.
Yeah,
so.
a long time. And took a couple or 3 years off and then came back again. And so
Which
it's
I'm
great
so
to be
happy
here.
you answered the call when I dragged you out of retirement to
Well,
come back this season.
I had pretty much retired from any kind of race announcing, and my wife said, "Why don't you do it?" So that was all I needed was for her to say that, and here I am.
I sent you a message. It was, "Help me, Charles. You're my only hope."
Well, that's sad.
And then, of course, you boarded the Death Star and you saved me. And
All right, we got a green flag, and we're out. Man, Jeff Farver getting
ooh,
us
some
a
great shots here. Whoa.
Yeah, outstanding
Couple
work.
of guys getting into it there at the entry of turn. Whoa, we got 2 carts together
Oh,
down there at the
oh,
bottom of
my.
the hill.
And then one off to the side of that as well. 3 carts involved, 4 carts involved.
Ooh, and that scooped up a good chunk of the field.
And we're green. You hear them still coming off turn 4 down into the kink. So they have, we got a while to try to get that track cleared up in turn 2. Got a pass for the lead going into turn number 10.
And let's see if he can hang on to it there coming in. Still single file.
Is that Nahapedian?
We're going to have to see when they pass the stripe because we don't have an accurate order until they do.
Did I
but
say that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Nahapedian? Okay.
Better than I used to. And I love
Look at
this
that
shot of
slide.
David's Bend. You can really
Wow.
see how those carts just slide through that turn. That is, in my opinion, the craziest turn here at Atlanta
And
Motorsports
that's
Park.
truly a speed cam right
Yes.
there. You see the speed of
Because
these
they are
carts.
at full speed cresting a hill in a turn. Like, it doesn't get any more crazy
and
than
an,
that.
almost an off-camber turn,
Yes,
too.
it is. And it's the last place you want to wipe out, too, on this track because
Yeah.
you are going downhill into the barrier.
Well, here they come off turn 4.
And, yes,
and
that is
Arthur
Nahapedian.
Yep, is our leader right now.
And Machado just behind him and Mija in third. And Isabel's the driver we've been following here the last couple seasons.
Yep, been watching Isabel really closely, and there's the battle she's got going on.
Oh, and she just got knifed to the outside there. That looked like 4th place Dean Saunders. We're going to have to see when she makes her way back around. But, yeah, that was Isabel that was on the receiving end of that last touch there.
Great shot. You have a wonderful cameraman standing over there.
The best.
That's actually a stationary camera. Nobody manning that camera.
And as they're starting to get single filed out, which is normally what we're used to seeing here in the 2-stroke division, they're fairly close. That mid-pack right there. Looks like your leaders are starting to pull away some.
Guillermo Machado running in 2nd spot. Jesse Frazier in 3rd. Dean Saunders is 4th. And Isabel has gotten bumped back to 5th now. She's in that yellowish-orange cart that you see back there in 5th position.
And, yeah, I'm watching that replay now on my screen. She just got ran wide, so.
I said yellowish-orange. It's just actually orange with the yellow placards on it.
See, I'm going to be distracted now that I have access to all these cameras because I'm running instant replay for all the speed cameras, and Mikey's got replay for all the other cameras. So, Michael, sorry. We agreed to this. I was not going to say this live on air.
He has finally grown up. Our child has grown up, Will.
He goes, Dad, I no longer want to be called Mikey. I am now Michael. I have entered this world.
All right, here they come up from turn 2, going up into turn 3, and that's that hill that's so difficult to climb. Biggest elevation change on the whole track, and you see those top 3 now trying to pull away. It's still Nahapedian, Machado, and Frazier, those top 3, as they work their way down
And
to
Frazier
turn number
turning
9.
purple that last time by, so he is the fastest cart on track.
Yeah, and he's catching them.
Well, he
really,
found 0.3 of a second, so, or 0.3 of a second. Sorry, that was.
He's right there, part of that top 3 as they go through turn, what is that, 13?
Yeah, through that's technically turn 9 into turn 10 here in David's Bend, or turn 14. I meant
Yeah,
David's
I started to
Bend.
say that's not.
I'm
not
getting a little far off on
technically, yeah.
my.
That may be what the regulars call it, but that's technically that's not what it is. All right, here they come up the hill. That is a kind of a treacherous area in turn 1. We don't talk a lot about it. You talked about Al Edwards having a bad wreck there in turn 1. We don't see that a lot, though.
No, and that's usually when contact's made when they're racing into turn 1.
And they come by our position in turn 4. Great shots from Jeff Farver as they go down into the kink and now head toward turn number 9. Now we see that checkered area like a start-finish line there. Is that for rental carts? Is that their start-finish line?
That used to be. Oh, you talking about on the back straightaway?
No, I'm talking about down near turn 9, between turns 8 and 9.
So that's for the rental carts when they do leagues and enduros. They grid them up on the back straightaway.
I got you. Okay. So they don't run the entire track. They just run a portion of the track.
Correct.
Got you. Okay. Here they come by. Cross flags are out. We're halfway through. Nahapedian is your leader as they head him in turn 1 once again.
And there they go, cresting the hill. Great. I'm going to keep saying this every time we cut to one of these new cameras. We've got great shot, you know. and hopefully when we get to the shifter division, we can catch an air, because some of these guys, the X30s, when we get to the senior division here.
Especially that turn 12, turn 11, whatever it is, 13
Yeah, usually
shot.
tag seniors and shifters can catch air coming over 2 and also coming over 4. And not something we usually catch with the camera angles, but
we still got those top 3 guys that are broken away, and the battle really is from Nahapedian and Machado. They've got a little distance between them and Frazier, so you check them out right there. There's maybe a cart link separating second and third
And
spot.
look at this. Mia has been able to get back around Saunders, but she is now I'm going to see what that gap is on my scoring. Yeah, 2 seconds, though. She's got to make up to catch 3rd place.
Yeah,
so
but at least she got back that spot again.
yeah, but that's going to be a tall order. And really, it's once these guys start
Yeah,
duking it out up front.
3.5 laps.
So, because something's going to have to happen in front of her, because that's a mountain to climb, especially in these 2 strokes.
Yeah.
But these guys all staying together right now, single file through the kink as they come down the back straightaway. Look at this. Frazier looking to the outside, trying to make the pass for second. Ooh, thinks better of it. Machado, I think, just slammed that thing into another gear, and he saw him coming and put his foot down.
That has got to be so hard, those immediate turns through the
And you can see him giving the pad on the helmet saying, come on, let's work together here. Not the time, as they all go flying through turn 14 there, David's Bend. And right now, coming back around, going to be 3 to go this time by. And track pretty much dried up now. The only dark spots you see are the crack filler out there. So we are pretty much dried out. As right now, your top 3 at the bottom of 2 coming racing back up the hill to our vantage point.
Yeah, Isabel's not really catching this
No.
group. She's still leading that second pack, but she's not really catching the top 3.
No, and we're going to have to see if Frazier's going to try and get that run again. He tried it last lap, but he fell back a little bit. And look at this.
Ooh.
Machado kind of looking to the inside there. You expect to see these guys in second and third trying to start figuring it out, because they're only going to get 2 more passes to make it stick here, as they're going to get 2 to go next time by.
Isabel's still not clear. Dean
No.
Saunders is very, very tight on her. You see them going through turn number 10 or 11 right there. There they come around into turn 16. But our leaders are coming off 17. They come to the 2 to go sign.
And this is where it's going to start getting wild, folks. They have not spread out at all during the course of these first 8 laps. What's going to happen here? 2 to go. Gloves are coming off as they come racing up the hill. And you can see Machado still giving that tap on the helmet. I don't know how much that's going to work, because the guy behind him wants he wants that position. He's not going to work with you.
I don't think Frazier can catch them, though. For 5 or 6 laps, he's been running about a car length in between. He can't get up there to catch them. Even in areas like that where you would think he would close up, he can't really do it. They pull away from him coming up the hill.
Well, you can tell he's pulling it in the turns, but on the straightaways, he's just getting left. So I'm curious the strategy he's going to pull here to try and get around these two drivers in front of him. As right now they are coming around.
1 to go.
And, 1 lap to settle this as your leader's coming out of turn 17 here. White flag is out.
All right, let's see if the strategy changes. Is Machado going to do something to try to work his way around Nahapedian? We'll find out as this last lap unfolds. Look at him. He's trying to make a move. Tough
trying to
place.
get him on the outside up the hill.
That's a tough place to do it.
Ooh,
oh, man.
And if he's not careful, if Frazier had been any closer, he could have capitalized on that, but he didn't. And look at this. It's going to create a little bit of an accordion effect.
Yeah.
But look at this. Frazier shoving Machado down the back straightaway.
Oh,
Machado goes right around the outside. He just gives him the shove.
Oh, can he hang on to it?
Oh, and there goes
3
Frazier to the inside. Look at that. Oh.
Can you believe
Nahapedian
Frazier?
off track, and they all 3 of them made contact.
I cannot believe Frazier went from 3rd to 1st in that one corner.
Oh, wow. And now Frazier is your leader, but I hate to be the race director on this, because he's kind of got to yield the position, because, to be honest, Frazier didn't leave a lane. So he yielded it, gave it back, and they swapped here. It's going to be a drag race to the finish.
Oh,
and
wow.
Nahapedian gets it.
Wow.
So
What
that
a
was
finish.
And
Isabel makes it up to 3rd.
well,
She gets the podium.
that was Machado. I was mistaken. I thought that was Nahapedian that spun out.
It was Machado.
But that was Machado. Oh, I
Wow.
do not want to be race director to even figure out faults or any of that. Let's watch this again on replay. So there goes Frazier giving Machado the shove. He gets around the outside, and I would say that's a racing incident there, so nothing there. Look at that. Frazier to the inside, and that's going to be the racing incident would be a penalty in my opinion because Frazier did not leave a gap. But then you saw Frazier was laying off the gas. He yielded. He let Nahapedian around him and then tried to hit him the crossover. And then now here comes Nahapedian back on the outside.
Man, he had his foot in the gas.
So
wow.
Nahapedian, I'm pretty sure, is going to be secured in first place. Now, whether or not they let Frazier keep that second place, that's going to be what the race director's got to decide.
That's an Eli question.
Yes,
not
and
a
thank
Will
God
and Charles question.
Yeah, I take my opinion with a grain of salt. So,
wow, what a race.
Yeah, wow.
We've had some great finishes today. It
yes,
has been outstanding racing, especially on these last laps coming to the checkered flag.
And, thank God Al's here to save me because I'm actually going to go run out and fix start-finish cameras. So, wow, Al. Well, real quick, before I run out of here, Al, what happened?
I got spun by a friendly. You saw I was just hauling the mail.
Oh, you were doing great.
And so Tyson, I think it was Tyson Swan, broke out, and I gave him the hard shove, and we were 4 wide. I mean, we were 4x4, 2 wide, and Adam just mistimed it, and he turned in, and his bumper hooked mine, around I went.
Well, you had the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You were schooling everybody.
I was hauling the mail.
I thought you were going to get an overall podium. I was getting so hyped. I thought you were going to be top 3 out of both divisions.
And that happens. And so, what I'll say is this. I regret not giving more space so the 5, 6 of us could have our own race.
Y'all were like 4 wide coming off there.
Yeah, and if I'd given more of a gap between the Masters and the Legends, that would not have happened.
Yeah, but I know Al Edwards. You wanted to pass as many Masters as you possibly
But that's
could.
the risk you take, right? You just take this risk, and you drive up, and you hope that. I mean, and Adam Phillips is a very seasoned driver. It's just a simple mistake, and now it's wheel-to-wheel racing. That's the risk we take.
It just is what it is. Yeah.
So I guess this is it right here. I'm next to him. You see, he's just going to hook my bumper here.
Yep, just barely.
And around I go.
And we thought you weren't going to get it started. We lost camera sight of you for a while, but we saw you back on the leaderboard, and you still finished second to Jose.
Third, actually.
Oh, do you wind
Aaron
up third?
Cox was in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. But glad to have you up here and all in one piece.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just frustrating. We're in it for a points race, and I got third. But I was going to say. So Todd Barron has and Eric Fagan brought a twin-engine 206 kart, and they were driving it yesterday with the shifters.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so I told him if I won first today, I could take a drop very easily, a 0 drop, and I'd rent that kart from him at some point and have some fun in it, And but yeah, so now I've got to race the rest of the season.
Oh well.
To save the points race.
I talked to Todd earlier when I was coming in today. Quite an interesting fellow. I'm looking forward to learning more about him. Congratulations on his win today.
Yeah, he's a gastric surgeon. He's a super smart guy.
Yeah, he informed me of that, and he also said, I need you to have me on your radio show. I'm a good talker. So he's a good talker.
Oh, he's a very good talker. Absolutely. He's a lot like Lincoln that way.
Excited to have him on in a future show.
Absolutely.
What we got coming up next? Well, Will has escaped me, so I don't know what we have coming up
So
next.
I believe after 206 Masters and then tag.
This was junior,
senior, master.
That was junior.
This is going to be KA100 Junior.
Okay, KA100 Junior. I see you wiping your forehead with sweat. What's the situation out there now? Very humid.
Oy, it's humid.
Yeah.
It's so humid. It's like a sauna out there.
He says in his semi-Canadian voice.
That was my New York voice. It's like a sauna in here. So, oh my gosh, or my Joey Buttafuoco voice over here. If you remember the saga of Joey Buttafuoco.
I do remember that. You've been racing here a long time.
15 years now.
And now you were here when rental carts kind of started.
Yeah. So we had a league, and we also had a class in the rental carts. And our regular carts, just race carts, got so busy that it's not prudent to have a rental league. So we just said, forget it.
And let's remind everybody of that. Rental carts are available every day except Monday. Rental carts are available here, and if you want to bring, what a great corporate outlet. I've talked to so many people who said, man, we need to bring our company up to Atlanta Motorsports
Absolutely.
Park. And I was talking with everybody in this area, I'm sure, knows Jackie Jones. He has every dealership available in North Georgia.
In the Tri-County area, that's for sure.
I was talking to him yesterday, and he said, I've been by that place. I've just never stopped there. I said, Jackie, you have got to
no
go
kidding.
to Atlanta Motorsports Park. He said, I've heard so much about it. I said, you got to take time to go in there, man. I would love to have him come up here as
How
a guest.
old is
one day.
Jackie now?
Jackie
He's been around
is
a long time.
7 years older than me, so that would put him at 79.
Okay.
And he's had the dealerships since he came home from the Army.
Yeah,
with his
since the
friend, got him
50s?
from his dad. Yeah, no, 65 is when he came home
65.
from the Army, and so he's had the dealerships ever since then. And he loves old cars. He is constant. Great shot, by the way. Al, man, rings this thing. Caitlin Clark sitting beside me.
No, actually, we can't go there.
Yeah, and I was about to say, Al. I was like,
Is it Sophie Cunningham or Zoe Cunningham sitting over here?
okay, guys. Very funny.
Love you. Mean it.
Yeah, no,
anyway,
somebody said I sound like
yeah,
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Yeah, you kind of do, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the biggest compliment I've ever gotten.
Well,
I love her.
if it
She's
fits,
actually,
take it.
so here's the thing. A lot of people think that Reese Witherspoon,
Reese-
Witherspoon,
Yeah.
think she's stupid. And that's
Oh.
she always plays these dumb blonde
Right.
Dang it, no.
roles. She's a billionaire. And she has
Brilliant.
clothing lines, and she has an incredible business, and she's super, super smart. A lot like, if I can never remember her name,
you're right.
the beautiful woman that played Winnie in the Wonder Years. Remember that?
Don't know.
Who kind of looked Native American. Very, very pretty. She is a astrophysicist.
Wow.
Wow.
So, you think that actors just are actors. No, they have lots of skills outside.
I love that old quote that says, "If I'm so smart, why ain't I rich?" You know.
Yeah. No, but she's in a lot of the good movies.
And I hear some KA100s
Yep.
going by.
Let's do it. Can
They're
you
about
hand me
ready to go.
My
Oh.
Mr.
Would you like your Coke?
He goes, it's not Coke, actually.
Yeah.
But, I didn't get to see the last, final of the juniors, but how did it go?
Well, Nahabedian passed him coming into the checkered flag. I mean, it was an unbelievable run. Those guys up front just put on a heck of a race.
But
Great to see.
I heard that Jesse had his bumper off. What does that mean, Al? Does that mean they get disqualified?
He should have gotten meatballed. But sometimes they miss it, So if you don't get a meatball, if you don't get a command, you're not going to get
But
it.
if he makes it, he's in tech right now. Will he get?
He might,
That was an Eli question,
Yeah.
not an our question.
No,
I don't know. Al's been here for a while, guys.
We
No.
shall see how that turns out. All right, we're getting
This
ready
is
right now.
KA100
This is-
senior.
Yep, KA100 seniors coming off turn number 17. The old dirt track guy in me wants to say coming off turn number 4, but I can't seem to do that.
Okay, Eugene and Austin, both in the same team, and a little bit of a rivalry, but not at the same
Yeah,
time.
you can see those purple
green,
carts,
green,
all part of
Green.
Eugene's deal as they
Wait.
go into turn 1.
Is that Danny May in the back?
That is Lieutenant Danny May.
What?
He's got
I didn't know he was racing
yeah,
in KA.
he decided to get out his KA100 and give
That's
it a
awesome.
whirl today.
Yep, and let's run down the field for you. Eugene Panenko, Austin Thompson, Luke Coleman, Vincent Capetillo, Danny May, and Jacob Nguyen.
I do not see Jacob.
When.
Okay.
Literally,
When.
it's pronounced when.
I do not see him, so I think he's
Okay,
off,
it must not be there
maybe.
because we have the 5 on the track that we see right now.
Okay.
And there are 6. I don't think
And
Jacob
I
Wynn
would,
is out there.
I would assume
I
that
think he
is
got into a
Eugene,
crash.
our leader.
Yeah, and so we already have a pass with Vincent and Danny May, which, I don't blame Danny. How long has it been since he's been in KA?
It's been a while.
Been a bit.
And Danny missed a couple of races this year. We haven't seen him at every race.
He's
Yeah.
been at Music City, he said, I believe.
Was he?
And North Carolina, I think, all of the other above. He just, decided to spread his wings.
And Eugene Penyenko with the fastest lap of the race so far at a 55.588.
Yep, first lap in for these drivers. I did not know until recently. I was talking to Danny May. We worked for the same Bush team back years ago.
Oh,
he
no
had
kidding.
he had a connection to that same Bush team that I was involved in back
Nice.
many, many years ago. I had no idea. the driver that I was with, I think, drove one of his dad's cars, or somebody related it to him. But anyway, did not know that existed. All right, here they come going back up the hill. You see the brand new wall there, and of course the circuit villas right above them as they work their way into turn 13 or 14, whatever that 14.
13 there, 14 here.
A little bit of a wiggle I saw with Eugene on that.
We just call that whole area David's Bend, and
David's
that
Bend.
covers it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
call it
we always
David's
call it the David Bend.
They come by across start finish once again. So our second lap in there, you see Austin in second spot, Luke in third, Vincent Capetillo with the fastest lap that time by.
He used to be up front for a while, like in the top 3 and stuff, but I guess he's been gone for a while, so I've been interested to see.
Yeah,
where
we
he
haven't
was.
seen the Capetillos
He's been
for
gone.
a while.
I don't know if they went on a away cruise or anything, but.
Well, we see a lot of these guys. Looking at Colin Burkhofer, we see a lot of these guys that we're friends with on Facebook running nationwide races now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but I don't think he's been running any nationwide ones. I believe. I mean, Danny's a little bit far behind. Not gonna lie though, but.
Well, again, Danny has
Yeah.
not practiced on this K100
At all, no.
and
Yeah.
so he probably is struggling with some setup issues.
I bet he's just messing around, playing for fun.
Just having fun. Yep.
He's just having
That's
fun.
what I would do.
There he is.
Yeah, as long as it's not like.
But it's a close race in the top 3
Boy,
here.
it sure is.
Oh yeah.
Austin Thompson now with the fastest lap, and they are fourth is not too far behind there. Vincent Capetillo, don't count him out. It's going to be a fight for the finish here.
Well, as you proved in your previous race today,
Yeah.
having the fastest lap, it might be something you brag about, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a great finish.
Oh, we were so mad for you.
Yeah, we felt so bad for
We were
you.
like, dang it. I mean, it was a racing incident, and you couldn't
Yeah,
have done anything.
it
We
is
were
what
up
it is.
saying,
Oh,
get
wait.
it going,
oh,
Howard,
wait.
get it going.
Wait, guys, something.
Yeah, Austin was going for that outside pass, going to do the over-under, but he thinks better of it. Now, if he
Yeah.
messes that up, Luke Corman can take advantage of that. And so now he's just bump drafting here with Eugene. He gave him a little tap from behind. And as they go through turn 16 complex, let's see what happens. Charles.
Well, they take it through 16 down to 17. Eugene Pananko still leads it. Austin Thompson is right behind him. They're single file as they come across start-finish. And back there in fourth spot, you see Vincent Capetillo trying to catch this group as they head down to turn 2.
You know, when they were going into the S's, though, it kind of seemed like Eugene slowed down a lot. Like, oddly slowed down, like an odd amount. And then Austin kind of went around, and I thought he was going to do a pass, but, I mean, it just seemed like he was having a mechanical issue for a second, but I was surprised.
Maybe something just
I
sputtered
mean,
or something
see, look,
happened.
do you
Look at
see
that.
it?
He's right on top of him. He might do an over-under here. Let's see what Austin Thompson has for him. Nothing.
Well, nothing at that point.
I don't think he would do that because Eugene's his coach.
Did you see how he stepped out sideways there?
Yep.
And if he had cranked that wheel over, it could have ended up in a spin there with Luke
Oh,
Corbin.
You got to watch if you don't break loose down there. That is a big problem with that, is overdriving it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, do you guys see how much he's slowing down in the S's? Is that just me?
Yeah.
I
He is
didn't
a
really
little bit.
notice it that
Yeah,
much.
I was thinking about it.
He is a little bit.
I was like, wait, I don't get it. I mean, and then he's going in the wrong line. He's doing a different line. Is he doing a defensive line or?
Absolutely, he's doing a defensive line here. You're not going to run the fastest time doing a defensive line.
Right.
Because Austin is on his tail. And if he bobbles it the slightest little bit, Austin's going to be able to get a run on him here. Let's see what happens
Yeah, this is
in the
prime,
draft.
prime area where that can happen.
And here he
down there.
goes. Oh, he ducked out and then ducked back in. Let's see if he's going to over-under him a little bit. That's not going to happen. He's content to stay 5 out of 10 laps. We are getting through here, halfway through this race.
Yeah.
I think that Austin's going to wait and try to get a little bit further away from Luke, and then they're going to start making passes.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
Well, he's pulling away from Luke right now
Yes,
a little
correct.
bit.
Vincent's kinda still in the same
Luke has
position,
lost the draft somewhat, but now he piled
He's right back with it. He
up.
just did a late braking maneuver there. And
that was risky, but good.
here we go.
And Vincent can't seem to catch this group. He
Now,
is just
Vincent's
a little bit
also
behind.
running very consistently.
Oh, very.
And I think he's got it. Yeah, that's just what he's going to have to settle with, possibly, unless something happens here.
Yeah, if Eugene does the defensive lap again and then Austin tries to make a pass, he might be able to make it up to third, but I
Yep.
don't think he'd make it up to
So Austin laying back a
Second.
little bit here
what's
for
the
Eugene
game plan?
Panyenko. Is he
Okay.
going to do it? Up, Panyenko in there on the defensive big time. You see how he
Oh.
ducked
Ooh.
down? And Luke Corman trying to take advantage of it, gives a little tap there.
He tried hard, but
Got
could
him
not
off
get
his
by.
line. He looks back there. He goes, "Hey, man, come on." But
That
hey,
was a little bad. I'm not
he
gonna lie.
was off of his line. He just stuck his nose in, and
Well, that
Yeah.
that tightness that they had for first, second, and third has now gone away. They're all separated by about a cart length. You see them coming off 17 right there. About a cart between or distance between each of them as they come across the line. 7 laps complete. 3 to go now for our
K100
K100 seniors.
Yes, sir.
You know, I just don't. Okay, Austin can be like aggressive a little bit more than not like a fair amount aggressive, but I think he's holding off because it's Eugene, which is
maybe. I mean,
not a good strategy because
listen, this could be a
getting-
train the trainer moment. Look at him suck onto the back here.
Ooh.
Suck onto the back here. Is he going to get a defensive line?
Luke, don't hit him again. Okay, wait, that was good. That was nice. That was nice.
Lap 7 out of 10 going into lap 8 here. Let's see what he has for him, if anything.
They just can't get tightened up enough to make any moves right now. They're too far apart, but that may be a good thing going into the final laps. You may
So
not
take
want
a
to
look at
tighten
the
up.
way they accordion back up here. It's like they close the accordion
And then
when coming into 16, and they open it up a little bit
Now,
going into 1.
Is that the fastest, longest straightaway we have is coming down the front straightaway?
No, the fastest, longest is the back.
Okay.
Because you have the downhill.
But you have just a little bit of a turn.
Yeah, just a little bit of a turn.
Yeah.
We call it the backstretch.
yeah,
Yeah.
backstretch. It's not like
Highest speeds there.
And we got a camera right now that's right on the brink showing that.
oh, there it is,
fantastic
right
look.
there.
Let's take a look and see what happens here. Is he going to suck back up? And what's Eugene going to do on the defensive? Eugene goes down to the middle.
Okay, interesting.
Nope.
And then they kind of go
Everybody
back
makes
in.
it through
What
just like they were.
Eugene will have to do is Eugene will have to lock him up a little bit, and because Eugene just kind of has it here. He really has it there.
But they're tightening up again, though.
They
Check this
are.
out.
Again, the accordion's closing going into 16.
Ooh.
Luke Corman thinking about it there.
Boy, he
He's
is. Oh,
definitely
look at
Oh,
him.
he's ducked to the inside. Luke Corman side by side with Austin.
Okay.
The white flag is out, folks. Let's see. It's a drag race. He thinks better of it. Goes back
Yeah.
behind him. Turn 1.
Oh, wow.
Austin could. Yeah, I mean he can hold his line and they can both go
So
in it.
Luke
They just have
now
to give enough
knows
room.
that he can get beside Austin and do a drag race to the finish now.
Which
That's
is
probably what's going
scary.
to play out here. Unless Austin gets in front of Eugene Panenko, Eugene is going to drive super defensively here.
Very, especially on this one turn. I mean,
And here he
look
comes
at that.
into the draft. Is he going to have time to flick it in and possibly do an over-under?
He's trying to go low on
That's
him.
negative.
Why,
Cannot do it.
why is he not? I mean, I'm frustrated for Luke actually because Luke is probably watching this like,
Well,
why
watch,
aren't you
watch what
making
Luke's
a move?
about to do. Luke is laying back here.
Oh,
They
little,
touch, they
little wiggle.
bobble.
Final corners.
Here comes the final corner. Let's see what Luke has. He goes. He's
You-
up beside him. Luke
Ooh.
Corman makes that pass.
wait,
they touch
Austin.
3 times. It's a drag race. Eugene, but look at this.
I think
Austin.
Oh,
Wow.
Austin.
Austin pulled it out at the last
That was
second
beautiful.
over Luke. Fantastic finish.
know-
Again, another great finish today.
Beautiful finish. Actually, during that whole time though, I feel like Eugene's thing was dying. Look, it's still dying up that hill. Do you see that? It's kind of like he's pushing it. I swear, guys. I swear it was kind of.
So you
weird.
think Eugene had something going on?
I think he did. Hear
Wow.
me out, because look, do you see that one? I don't know what his game was. I don't know if that's a
Look at this finish.
master manipulated like trick of like strategy or whatever. But I mean, it was just odd.
Mm.
And then he sent.
Man.
I don't know.
What a great
That's
race.
a photo finish. I don't
Oh,
know if Austin got it or
absolutely.
not.
That's a drag race clearly to here's
Let's
another
take here.
shot.
Let's see if we can get it. Who's going to get it here?
I mean, Luke had it. Wow.
I think Luke might have gotten it.
And then Austin, well,
Maybe.
it depends on where it's showing up that Austin got it on Race Monitor, so I'm assuming
Yeah, I
that
mean,
that's the official,
depends.
unofficial way that they finished up.
Where did Vincent go, by the way? I forgot about that actually. Vincent
He's right
kinda-
there.
Yeah, but he
He's
kind
in-
of just
he's
like
in fourth. He was back
Yeah.
there in the back
Yeah,
behind him.
Vincent just I think Vincent probably had a little bit the wrong gear. He might have had
Yeah.
it geared a little bit too tall.
I agree. That was really odd though, because I just sorry. I don't know. I feel like there was an engine power thing, and then at that last straight on into turn 9, which I know you guys don't call it turn 9, it was like they were pushing him to the finish line,
Yeah.
and then right when he got to the straight, he went bam. I don't know. I mean, that I don't think Eugene was necessarily doing that on purpose, or if it was just like there was an engine problem. I don't really know. And then there's our junior drivers coming back from Tech. Hopefully everything went well.
LO206 Cadet are on the track right now, so
Okay.
they'll be coming up in just a moment. How far away from your race?
Yeah, I'm about to just realize that.
Yeah, you might want to head down.
When is my race, guys? Wait, I have shifter, and then I have tag, right? Right?
We're LO206 cadet right now.
I'm just not a last-minute kind of guy.
Yeah, and then, see, look, we have tag after this, and then we have shifter, and then me.
Okay, so you got
5 seconds.
20 minutes or so.
Oh, crap. Okay, I might as well go down there, maybe.
You might want to go down
Well,
there.
good luck. We hope
I-
you
I
have
hope- I
better
know.
luck today than yesterday.
Yes, thank you. Hopefully, though. But, I mean, hopefully there's no rain in the foreseeable future and everybody stays clean and safe. And I hope that all the cadets stay safe as well, because this one's always a little rough.
Well, do well. We'll be watching you and talking about you.
Okay, guys, don't talk about me too much. And if you, I swear to God, Charles, if you, right when I go through turn 2 and you go like, oh, Zoe remembers, I'm going to come after.
Dive bomb.
You're going to be like, oh, here it comes. I know you're going to say something. Okay.
Oh, man.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day.
Thank
you,
you.
Zoe. Zoe Porter going to be out in LO206 Senior coming up. That's the final race of the day, and it's always the one we look forward to. I do miss, Al, those carts starting up underneath the tower, though. Oh, that was such a great
We always
feel
love
to have that. Yeah.
We always love
the
that so much.
The building just shook whenever they would crank those carts up and get ready to come out. Here we come out right now with the LO206 cadets. Luca Valadez, I think, is on
down
the front.
A little bit.
We'll find it out.
We
Let's see
might
if
get a start.
green.
We might not. We are
Green flag is out.
green.
Yeah, we're green flag out. So they had to turn 1. Will was telling me you've had some experience in turn 1 as well.
Oh gosh, yes.
And that's not a normal place that you see a lot of wrecks.
No, and that was a particularly unique one, and that we call that the whoa 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 moment. And yeah, that was one of Will's biggest. He got really excited on that one. But yeah, I went into that wall about 50 miles an hour, trying to avoid another driver and not hit his feet.
Oh, wow.
And so I was the sacrificial anode in that one.
Oh. Did you get hurt in that one?
I
Like in
did.
turn
I
4?
fractured my sternum.
Oh.
And so they were like, you better not try and race again. Now let's take a look at this. Alex Schomer here in first place. Alex was first in the pre, and they are nose to tail here. And it's Schomer, Stowers, and Easton Bailey. Let's see what happens here in the first 3. Ethan Walls, I believe, is in 4th position. Hunter Wilson, Holden Gargis. I don't see Hunter Wilson out there. Okay, Hunter, actually, I'm sorry, Hunter has gone up to junior. He decided to move to junior. So,
well, we also
Hunter's race
have
already finished.
most hours we've seen earlier today. Also,
look at that, Easton Bailey setting, sorry to interrupt you, buddy, but that's Easton Bailey setting the fast lap of the race so far, and he moved into 2nd place. Easton is showing some real guts here, got some real gusto.
He's running in 2nd. Bo Stowers is 3rd. Ethan Walls is 4th. And you see those top 4 that are in the shot. Now you're back to the 3. And we have those 2 up front that are trying to break away from our 3rd place car, Bo Stowers. But Schomer leads it. Easton Bailey, who had that fastest lap, is running in 2nd position. And Bo Stowers is right behind him. As you say, they've accordioned up now, and almost a pack of 3 as they head down to the turn 16 and 17.
Yep, and right now it's all about strategy at this point. If they start dicing it up, then Ethan Walls is going to catch them.
So as a coach, do you tell your drivers stay in line till 2 laps to go,
100%.
or what do you say?
Unless someone is like super slow, absolutely, because these guys can really put on a show if they work together and they pull away.
So when is go time? 1 to go, 2 to go, what?
Go time usually is 3 to go.
3 to go. Even in a 10-lap race.
Even in a 10-lap race. Okay. You know, as close as these guys are here, see, but what Bo's doing, you see Bo is not quite as fast up the hill, and they're pulling away from him here.
Yep.
But Bo is also a calculator, just like Lincoln. And so I'm talking about Lincoln Massey, and he looks at to the inside. He's going to do a late brake maneuver, possibly on Easton Bailey.
He thought about it.
He definitely thought about it. Easton Bailey looking at that over-under potentially for Alex Schomer.
Stepped out of line there for a moment.
He sure did.
Now that allowed Bo that little move allowed Bo to catch up with him and be right on the bumper.
They are bumper to bumper, nose to tail.
Well, I mean, we saw Bo during that earlier race. I mean, he was a surgeon, so I think he's waiting.
He may be
Bo
biding
is
his
waiting.
time.
And we are starting lap 3 out of 10.
And I do have an update for you guys. I utilized that break to go talk to race control for that, I think 2 races ago, that incident we had.
Right.
They did give Frazier a penalty.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
So they gave him a three spot penalty. So that means Isabel Mija made the podium.
Podiums.
So
okay.
Nice. But look at that. See, Bo's laying back a little bit here. It
Is
seems like
that uncharacteristic or not?
uncharacteristic of Bo. Bo usually is right with them up the hill.
But do you want your drivers to stay tucked up as tight as possible the
Yes.
entire time?
Yes. Bo looks like he may be on a slightly tall gear.
Now, is
and-
that gear control with sprockets?
Yes,
Okay, there's no gear. It's just a sprocket.
correct.
Okay.
So when we talk about ratio, Bo might be on a little bit more of a climb the hill ratio rather than a top speed ratio.
Now, if that's the case, we should see him tighten it up coming off turn 2, correct?
And we'll see what happens here. It's
Well, he's really pulling out of the turn,
he's
so
pulling-
I think
he's
you're
pulling out
you're
of
right
turns.
on
But
that.
take a look at this.
Yeah, let's watch this as they go up the hill.
See, look at this.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh yeah,
tighten
he's
up.
pulling
Yep,
right
yep,
on him.
Yep.
And then
But on the long straightaways,
let's see
that's
what
when he
happens
drops
here.
back.
They go down the hill and his RPMs go up. See, these guys just pull away from him.
Yeah.
See that?
So that's gearing.
That is gearing right there. Now, Bo being in the draft, that becomes a problem. So if Bo's just a little bit too tall, he's all over his rev limiter the whole time, and there's no gas left for him to make a flying pass. But where he does have an advantage is right here in the S's. If one of these guys screws up the slightest little bit, he can dive to the inside and make a maneuver.
I'll say if we didn't have to push back bumpers, give him a little bump and run. But
We don't have pushback bumpers anymore.
oh, so we could
eliminate
see
'em.
it.
Yep.
Where have I been?
Oh, yeah, where have you been,
I think
buddy?
I was on the camera
I don't
actually.
think
I was-
you've read the rule book in the past 2 years. No kidding. It was just this year. We are halfway through this race, folks, on the 5th lap with the top 3, and they've checked out. They have checked out. The books are in the mail, folks, because these guys are all together, and it's going to be a fun race here.
That's where my rule book went.
You got some late fees stacking up there, my friend, still
Yeah.
sitting on your dresser.
Okay, coming down the hill, going into the kink right now.
See, look at them. They just pull away a little bit,
Yep,
but
they
Bo tightens it up.
Oh,
Bo's going
he's looking
for it.
for it.
He's going to
Wow.
the inside of Easton
Oh.
Bailey. He thinks
He was
better
too,
of it.
Too far back to try to go for it at that point.
That's right. See, he ran out of gas there. You saw he literally just fell flat in its face.
But is he just messing with his head to say, I'm
He
here,
might,
I could be?
He might very well be, but because that's the kind of thing Lincoln would do.
Yeah,
And I think Bo has taken
mess with him. Yep.
a few pages out of the Lincoln playbook, as well as his dad. I mean, Bo's dad used to race dirt. You know, just they're a racing family. The Stowers is a racing family, and so. And Bo
He
goes
looks
out
upset.
again in his climb the hill gear there. He sticks it back in.
Boy, he's tight coming off turn number 1.
Ooh, second place there. Bailey got a little squirrely and won.
Alex Schomer with the fast lap of the race so far, 101.5.
Oh, and there goes
Look at
Bailey
this.
looking to the
On the
outside.
high side. That's-
And Bailey gets hung out to dry.
oh, wow.
Bailey gets hung out to dry on that one. Bo completely took
Yeah,
advantage of that
Stowers
one.
is going to take
That
the
is-
freebie there.
Not a place to go on the
But
outside.
let's see
to
if
try to
Bailey is
pass.
going to make a flying pass here. Stowers is going to go for it on the inside of Schomer. Schomer keeps his foot on the gas.
Oh, and he gets help.
He gets
Oh,
some
wow.
help from Easton Bailey.
A little
He can
shake
hang
and
on
bake.
to it. He hangs on to it, and so Bo Stowers is going to be your leader.
Oh,
wow.
He's going to have to race with his arms out now, because as we've seen, he's got the shorter gear.
Take a look at Schomer. He's looking.
Now, but the fact that he's got the taller gear, that may come into play as we get to the final laps in some of these
It
corners.
absolutely could. It absolutely could. But, you know, Schomer's going to make a run on him. And if Easton and Schomer have raced wheel to wheel together for quite a long time. These guys are all familiar with each other. But take a look. Easton is pushing Alex Schomer.
So is it more likely that Schomer and Bailey will hook up to
They'll
try to get around
slingshot by him.
Stowers?
They're going to slingshot by him.
But they can't catch him right now. Look at that gear.
Yeah.
Boy, he just
I was saying now
moves
that
up turn two.
Stowers has got clean track in front of him, he can fully take advantage of
Absolutely.
those
He was
turns
having
in the
to pedal
hills.
it.
Right.
Let's take a look and see what happens here.
They can't catch him. Can they by the time they get down to
Well,
9
they
or 10?
might. Take a look at this.
Oh, here comes the freight
Climbing
train.
back on him. Here they come to
Oh.
the insides. Alex Schomer to the inside. Wow, what a maneuver there. He goes right past Stowers. Stowers goes from first to second. Easton Bailey holds that third. Way to go, Easton, to help him.
Stowers didn't even see him.
Wow.
What a pass.
That was excellent. That right there was a Todd Barron move.
You can't draw it out any better
Oh,
on the
no.
board than that,
No.
can
Hey,
you?
slingshot engaged.
Absolutely. Wow, that was awesome.
So here they come down to what's
Two
it?
to go.
Yeah.
2 to go.
And let's check
Now
out our
it's-
leaderboard. It's going to change.
Oh,
right
he looks
now.
to the inside. Here goes Stowers.
Oh, Stowers
Oh,
is
and he
back.
pushes him
Wow.
wide, gets it back.
You know, we've had so many great finishes today, and this is going to turn out to
yes.
be another one.
Come
This is
on,
gonna
little
be-
Easton, get back with them. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen here. It's kind of the same thing playing out all over again. Alex Schomer through 4.
And let's see what
Easton Bailey on his tail.
They're
Can
so
he-
far behind, but they can really
Look
catch
at this.
him.
Look at this. He's going to go do it again. Easton
No,
Bailey to the
Bailey's
inside
gonna
of
try.
Alex
He's not-
Schomer. Alex is like, no
They're
way,
not-
kiddo.
Not close
Not
enough.
happening.
Yeah, Bailey's not going to give him the shove like he did last lap.
Nope.
Wow. So they're separated. Well, we had a little change in the action right there at the back of those three as Bailey looked to the inside. But now they come off turn number 13.
And they are coming back together here in turn 16. Let's take a look and see what happens. Is Alex Schomer going to
Oh.
dive to the inside? Stowers runs a little bit wide. It's the last lap, folks. The white flag is out.
And they all followed him as he did it.
Yep, they did. They all went over that
Yeah,
gate as well.
if they had
come
gone
down.
off the cliff
Now,
together.
Here's where Stowers is going to be able to get a little bead on him. He's going to pull up the hill. Look at the distance that he gains coming up the hill.
He ran a
But,
little wide, though.
Yeah, they
yeah,
start
he
catching
hit
him.
rumbles.
Look at this.
Oh, he's going to have to elbows out here on the back straightaway. He's going to be real defensive. Let's see.
This is going to be the place down here when they get to turns
And
9.
they're
Here we
already
go.
pulling. They're pulling.
Here we
Oh,
go.
but
Oh.
they broke rank.
Easton Bailey to the inside of Schomer.
That's not going to help.
Schomer's going to pull a. Oh, man.
Can't do it. Can't
Oh.
get
Can't
close
do
enough.
it.
That may have been the spot right there.
Well,
Let's see. They got one more
We
passing
got one
spot.
more try here through turn 16. Is Schomer going to be able to do an over-under on him? Easton Bailey shoving him back up, giving him a little assist here.
It's gotta
And
happen
here.
here.
They come. The freight train's on the
Got to
inside.
happen here.
And here comes Alex Schomer to the outside of Bo Stowers. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel. It's going to be a drag race to the finish here.
How many
They
times
are
have we seen
bumping
this today?
pods. Here we
And
are.
here goes Alex Schomer.
Oh,
Schomer
3-1.
gets it.
Oh,
Wow. What a race.
What
Wow.
a race. Alex Schomer pulls it out at the
Wow.
last foot over Bo Stowers.
Will Bite Racing. Yeah.
Man, Bo Stowers and then Easton Bailey in third. What a great race from those drivers. Wow.
Point-
Alex Schomer putting on a show.
.02 at the line.
210.
Two
Oh, 200s.
100s.
200s, yeah.
Gotcha. Look at this. Here's
here
the
it is.
replay here.
Al, take us through it.
Alex Schomer to the outside of Bo Stowers. They could bang wheels here, but he's just slightly ahead of him. And instead, he stays to the outside, pinches it off. It's a drag race to the finish. Alex Schomer has the momentum coming out of turn
Wow.
17. Look at that momentum. Just take him.
Right there.
Easton Bailey breaks out, and wow, look at that finish. He gets him by a nose.
We almost had 3 wide of the line.
Gets
there.
him by a
almost.
nose. Look at that, by a
Oh,
nose.
how close.
Inches.
Wow, fantastic.
That
That
race.
was a great race for
One-
Bo. It was a great race for
and,
Alex.
Yeah, and you gotta
And
hand
Easton.
it to Bo. He could have run him a little
He
wide
could
out
have.
there
Bo,
and made
Bo,
it look good.
100% clean. Absolutely. Bo is the stand-up gentleman of that race. That's for sure.
Wow, what a great race.
Way to
Man.
go, kiddo.
We had
Good
how
job,
many
good
lead
job.
changes in the last 5 laps on that one?
3.
Holy
Unbelievable.
cow.
3. Yeah.
And what amazed me was Bo could get so far ahead coming out of turn 4, but then they could catch him going down there to turn 9.
Yep.
Man, they just freight trained and work, when they work together,
Yep.
they work really well together.
That's right. That's right. That was an
Well,
excellent
and
race.
Bailey, who gave the shove on several of those passes,
Right.
didn't give the shove on those last 2 laps.
I know.
Because he was fighting for third.
Yeah.
And,
And he was hoping for a second.
yes.
Great race. I tell you what, we've had some of the best finishes today that I've seen in a long time here. Every race has been like that.
We've already had
Except
2
for
to
mine.
Well, that race was still good, just not
No, it
your
really-
finish
it
out.
I mean,
really was.
we've already had 2 today that were in the .0 something, and
Yeah.
then we had a third that was .1. So like 3 very
But
tight
nothing,
finishes.
nothing in the thousandths of a second.
Not yet,
Nah,
but-
it's too bad.
We normally get a couple of those every season, which
The
is
closest we had so far has been 2/1000ths of a second ever. That's in the history of the racing here.
Well, Tag Senior is on the way out next, and Jose Garcia's in this. He was in
Masters.
the race with
Actually,
you.
it's Masters
Oh,
and Seniors
Masters
together?
and Seniors.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
got you. Masters and Seniors running together. They'll probably start the Seniors up front and the Masters behind. Is
Yeah,
that correct? They
yep.
do it by age, not necessarily by experience.
Yes, the Walker Brigade.
And now, we talked about this earlier. If the Seniors are in line and they get the green, it doesn't matter whether Masters are in
Yeah,
line
you
or
just
not.
go.
You just got what you
just
got.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, you better keep it clean because you can get a penalty still, even though it's
Oh,
going to
really?
go green. Oh, yeah. So if someone's like, if the second place guy is 2 kart lengths ahead in the tram line,
Yeah.
you're going to get a penalty.
Oh, wow.
and now with all these new speed cameras at Race Control's ability to they can
Some
quickly go
scrutiny,
back and
absolutely.
they got every square inch of this track covered now.
It's sort of like you are going up 400, you're never out of the sight of some cam on 400 coming up through there.
And they've got
that or
access to
flock.
the full 4K camera feed too over there, so they can zoom in and enhance and really see what happens.
Technology. Ain't
Yeah,
it, ain't it great?
unfortunately, I just got to say that unfortunately there is just no outrunning the cops for fun anymore.
Nope.
Just that's
I
over.
mean, if you wave a hand, they can tell you which finger's up.
yeah.
We used to could do that back in the 60s and 70s. Al, you were a
And
80s,
80s
youngster back in
80s
those
and
days.
90s
Yeah.
and 2000s.
Well, I was a little more of older than you were at that point in time. But, man, the things we used to do, I asked the sheriff one day, if I did what I did back then, he said, you would be under the jail. So
correct. That's exactly
I
right.
drove my race car. I didn't have a trailer. I drove my race car to the racetrack.
Green. Here we go.
All right, here they come up, turn one.
And it looks like they're the Masters.
Well,
They're way back.
way back.
Yeah.
Wow, they're
They're
back.
giving them half a track.
Yeah, just about it. They go down to turn number 2 right now, working their way up the hill. And there's the Masters getting their start. So the seniors head down through the kink. We've got 5 of those, and they got a move going to the inside.
And that looks like Kondrowski trying to get around Foster, but we're going to have to get times as they come past the stripe.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Machado as your leader right now, but this is all unofficial to those transponders.
And that is Machado, and he's checking out. We'll see what happens here in the later laps, but he really had some advantage there. But they're pretty well matched.
Yep. So all 5 of those are capable of winning?
Absolutely. It's anybody's race.
Okay, Machado comes off turn number 17, and we'll get a reset on our race monitor right now, as you see over in the left-hand
So
corner of the screen.
Alex Stanfield got by Christian Foster.
And that was that pass that we saw. All right, here they come. These are our drivers coming up turn number 2 right now. The Masters drivers a little further behind.
Now, even though we talk about shifters being the top dogs out here at the racetrack, this division right here is top dog, because a lot of guys will skip shifters and move on to either road racing or into the national circuit.
That's right.
Once they master tag senior.
Right.
And what ages are these, Al?
So Sam is, I got his age wrong, but he's less than 30. I can't remember exactly what his age is.
So these are adults.
These are adults.
And, of
Everybody
course,
here
the
is an adult.
Masters
Yeah.
are even a little older adults.
Yeah, senior
correct?
is 15 and up, and then Masters is 35 and up.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, if anybody has a shot at going pro, it's these guys, the guys that are sitting running in this division in the seniors.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. A pass for Sam Machado. Alex Stanfield looks like he's making a maneuver there.
And Stanfield, I think, got it. We're going to have to see here.
And he had the fastest lap on that
He
second
sure
lap.
did, but he ran a little wide. And here
They're
comes Sam
still
Machado.
side by side.
He gets a bump draft from Stanfield. Christian Foster now to the inside, going down through the kink.
Ooh.
Woo!
And, well, they shook it all up, and they're still in the same order.
Still in the same order, yeah.
And here goes Christian Foster for a pass on Machado. Late braking maneuver, and he sticks it. in
I
that
believe
top
that's
car.
Stanfield, actually, in
Oh,
the
is that-
purple
no,
cart. Yeah.
That's right. No, it is Stanfield in the
Yeah, Foster's there in the orange cart in third right now.
Come here, buddy. We've got Alex Schomer in the booth here. Just gave him a hug. Congratulations, buddy. That was a barn burner of a race. How do you feel right now?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
fantastic
I
finish.
really was fantastic race, man. We really enjoyed watching that. So how excited is your family?
Really.
Really excited. They've been jumping. They're sitting right outside right now.
Is that your best finish of the season so far?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
That's your best ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
dude.
That's
old are-
awesome.
How old are you?
8,
8.
Yeah.
How long you been racing?
3,
3
since I was
years.
5.
Yeah, since he
Wow.
was 5.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's been a great addition to the Willbite Racing
Yeah,
team. They've been
well,
loyal.
Al was up here cheering, Will bite the whole
Oh
time.
gosh, yeah, I was screaming. I was super excited for you, buddy. So
Now, where are you from?
Tennessee.
Oh, what part of Tennessee? Nashville.
Yeah.
Well, y'all make a big trip down here then.
Well, they live in Roswell now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He was
Okay.
born in Tennessee, and they moved out Roswell about 3 years ago, right?
6,
Yeah.
Yeah,
6 years ago.
Has it been
6
that
years
long
ago.
now?
Something.
Al,
Punk.
where you been, man?
Yeah, we only met 3 years ago.
Well, we had a chance to talk to you earlier. It was good to see you and meet your dad. Congratulations to you on a great race. Fantastic finish today.
Who do you want to thank?
My dad,
And
Al.
Al, ask him to say that a little louder, please.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. But thank you, Mom, too.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. So his mom, his sisters, they all come here and they put up with all of our shenanigans.
Well,
so
it's a family sport, and we're
seriously,
great
buddy,
to
come
see
here.
that. Congratulations. Good job.
So I tell you what, who's jumping up and down right now, if he was watching the race, is Carson Craig. Carson has
Really?
coached him a lot. And,
Man, Carson
we
just took
Yeah,
off.
we haven't talked
literally
about
took
him
off last week
yet.
out to SpaceX. Yeah,
he
congratulations.
he made
to
it to
Carson
L.A.
Craig. Yeah,
So they made it to L.A. yesterday, and
Yeah.
so we're super happy for
yeah.
him. You want to say anything else?
I don't have anything.
He has no other.
Well, congratulations, and we're so proud, and thank you for coming up here and being with us as well.
And a little bit of action happening on track
What we
while
got
we were
going on,
doing that. Stanfield made it around Machado, so
And he's walked
and
away.
he's pulling right now.
He has walked away.
Wow, look at that.
Now the race is for second with Christian Foster going for second here. He's beside Machado, thinks better of it.
Yeah, and Foster's found some speed going purple that last time by.
Sure has.
So and look at him, he's just pulling on him right
Yeah,
now.
so take a look. Machado
I
looks
wonder
like he's tired, actually, because see the way his helmet's moving?
Yeah.
And his shoulders are moving?
Yeah.
He is really struggling to hang on here, so I don't know what's going
Well,
on.
and I think he's racing wide right now, which is holding Foster up.
Yeah, he is.
And, I mean, Stanfield's going to obviously take advantage of that.
But Foster had the fastest lap that last time around, but he can't get close enough to Machado to try to do anything right now.
Right now it's a race for second with Stanfield checking out.
Wow, is he not?
Yeah, look at
10
that.
cart lengths on Stanfield now,
Full
maybe
second
longer than that.
faster.
So what's
And-
your prediction? Are we going to have an easy finish here, or is it going to be a
No,
tight
it's-
one with
it's
4
gonna
to go?
be a tight one with
It'll be a
Machado and
side-by-side for
Christian
second.
Foster. You know, let's see if we can get some cameras on the Jose Garcia just came across. Let's take a look at the Masters, guys.
Yeah,
if we
Jose
can.
Garcia
Let's give
leads
them
that
some camera
Masters
time.
group.
Yeah, and they are, let's see, their gap
There, they're coming up
is,
There
through
they
turn
are.
2 right now. It's Jose Garcia way in front there.
I'm saying 1.3 seconds
Ian
at the
Drennan.
stripe.
John Dixon in third. Now, John Dixon is coming out of some surgery and hospital stay, and
Wow.
he's recovering, and so it's really great to see John Dixon. John Dixon is the CISO for a company called Insight Global, and he has been a real help for me finding some work, and so really wanted to give John Dixon a shout out. He's here with his wife, Angela, and just what an awesome guy.
Well, glad he's here, and hope his recovery continues to go well.
Yeah, yep,
And he's in the 222, by the way.
correct. So there goes Jose Garcia, about almost 4-second lead there over Ian Drennan.
And they've completed lap 7 now, so just a little over 2 laps to go for these guys, especially the guys up front. And the senior, they've got just just a hair over 2 laps to go.
That's right.
Even though it looks like a huge gap, it's still only 1.2 seconds
That's
between
right.
Drennan and Garcia.
Let's check it out here. Let's check back in with the seniors and see what we're going to wind up with here. They're heading into their lap 8. They've got 2 to go. Let's check out.
They've
Here we
gapped out
go.
too. Stanfield's almost 3
Stanfield.
seconds ahead of Machado.
He's
The real
checked out.
Has
Yeah.
he not?
the real battle right now is second and third because
Right.
that's only 0.4 seconds.
But right now, Foster is not close enough to Machado to even try
No.
a move. Can he catch him as he goes down through the kink
Let's
and goes
take a
down
look
that long
here.
straightaway?
Let's take a look here. Runs a little wide coming through the kink. He just doesn't have it. Not this time around.
But he's tightened it up more than I thought he would.
Yeah, he's tightening it up here through the S's.
Well, it's
He's
almost
really
like-
getting close to his bumper.
It's almost like Machado's resting where he can, and then the second he feels Foster, he just puts it back. Puts his foot back
Puts
in
his
it.
foot in it. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, catching some air there over
Yeah,
the
he
curve.
did.
Did you see that?
Fly through that area. So there's
The white flag
Stanfield
is out.
crossing the line.
Let's see what happens here for second place between Christian Foster and Sam Machado. It's a nail biter, let me tell you. I believe Christian Foster's family, his sister and his mom are here. They've been longtime members. They've been here as long as I have. Christian was one of the, Christian and his dad Craig were some of the first that I ever met here. But it doesn't look like Christian has much here going through the turn 4. Sam has gapped him pretty well here, but he closes it up here during the S's. Let's take a look what's going to happen. Charles, let's take it home.
Well, does Alex know how far behind the other guys are? Does he
yeah,
have any
he's
way
checked.
of knowing?
He's checked.
I know, but does he know where these guys are, or can he coast a little bit, or has he got to stay on the gas?
He's got to stay on the gas. It's always in your best interest to
Well,
stay
here
on
he
the
comes.
gas.
He comes down to the checkered flag. Alex Stanfield takes the win. Machado, is he going to be in second? Yes. Foster takes third. So those are your top 3 guys. They'll be the podium. Now let's
Luke
check out
Kondrowski
the
in
Masters.
fourth. Or Alexander Hamilton in fourth. Luke Kondrowski in fifth. Let's take a look at what happens with our Masters.
Masters guys. Jose Garcia will come into the shot here in just a moment as he comes behind the bush down to turn number 17. And as I say that, he hasn't appeared yet, but he's coming.
And look at that. Ian Drennan has closed it up quite a bit there.
Ooh, that turned into
that was quite a battle that
yeah,
had not been there before.
.3 at the line.
There's John Dixon coming across.
So Drennan reeled him back in, found a second.
Sure did.
In those last 2 laps, so pretty close battle there. Although
podium finishes for all of those.
I know
Masters
Jose's got to be excited. 2 first-place finishes on the day.
That's pretty neat. It's going to be good to see Jose on podiums a little later. All right, up next, Will.
So we've got, I believe, 2 more races now. It should be Shifters and then
LO206
Seniors of Mayhem.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was our junior-senior master tag final. So, yeah, Shifter next and then LO Seniors.
All right, they'll be coming out in just a moment. We'll get the LO206 Seniors. But first, Shifter Karts, and everybody likes to see both of these divisions.
Yes.
They love them both. Shifter Karts, that's a whole different breed of driver, actually, and mechanics from anything else that we got going on.
Well, Shifter is the pinnacle of racing, and these carts are about $20,000. So these are, absolute precise weapons on track. They've got the clutch, they've got the gears, they've got front and rear brakes.
They got the speed and the power.
They got about 50 horsepower on a 350-pound go-kart. So you do the math on the power to weight there. Now, if we had a division as big as our LO Seniors in Shifter, which I've only gotten to see one race in the entirety that we've been covering this year, we had a race. This was about 3 seasons ago. We had the world champion at the time. I think he was in a CRG kart. But we had 27 shifters on track for that race.
Wow.
Yeah, that was when Martin Kramers was
Yes,
here.
that was at Kramers.
He was actually in a Burrell.
Okay, because I know he broke the track record, and then we had another world champion come, I think, the following season,
That was
and
the
then broke it
factory-
again.
In the factory kart, that was, he had the big fro. What?
And we had decent.
Boris said, right?
Oh, my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. Billy Musgrave.
That's right, Musgraves.
Yeah.
We've had races where it's just worked out for those guys on their schedule that they can make it out here for a race. And they typically, like sharks with the pilot fish, like a lot of guys will follow them wherever they go. And so we pulled some huge crowds for those races. And that was still one of my favorite race starts I think I've ever had, the standing start with 27 shifters in the front. Like,
Wow.
it was the closest to a world-class race I have ever seen here at well, besides maybe CKNA when we had the 60 LOs in that one division. That was pretty cool too.
Yep.
But yeah, no, these shifter carts are always fun to watch. Going to be the quickest race of the day. So
There's only 5 carts in this race, assuming everybody shows up. Let's see, there's 4 of them so far. Let's see if we get our 5th one.
Doesn't look like we have number 5.
Looks like we have 4.
because we've got the Cheeks up front. We got Oz the 4th on the pole. We've got Oz the 3rd on the inside pole. We got John Ditzelwig in 3rd, Emmanuel Espinel. I'll have to ask him on that pronunciation in 4th. And then Sean Hayes, your membership director, in 4th. And that looks like Sean there in the he got around pretty quick, so I think he's up to 3rd now. So I believe that was either it looks like John was the only one that didn't start this. So
Okay.
And
So shifter carts coming around. Of course, LO206 Senior, probably the most exciting race of the day because of just who they are and what they
Yes.
do on the track. They'll be coming out for our final race of the day.
now the Cheeks always keep it pretty close. Sorry, I got to stop with the cheek puns here, but they always keep it pretty close. But the battle to watch right now is going to be Sean Hayes. He got that whole shot over 3rd place Emmanuel Espinal, which it looked like he almost kind of stalled a little bit coming out the gate. So we'll be curious to see current 4th place reeling in 3rd here.
Wow. And so we're just going to call this cheek squared. They are literally just checking out here.
And
And
at some point, we'll get cheek to cheek, correct?
yes.
I would say if somebody cuts in the middle, spread the.
All
Sorry,
There they go. Thank you.
I'm gonna get kicked out of here.
Thank you, Will. Let's keep the FCC out of this.
Hey, it's YouTube, Facebook. There ain't no FCC.
Yeah, I know, but man, I'm still FCC worthy all the way.
Yeah, you are. But here we go. Look at this. He keeps on looking to the inside, and he's right on his bumper. So this is a father-son deal. right? These guys have to sit in the car to go back to
Yes.
Alabama, so they better race it clean.
It's going to be a long, quiet ride home.
It could be a long, quiet ride home.
Or an extremely loud ride home. So you don't want either one of those.
That's exactly right.
Here they come across the stripe, and let's see which cheek it's going to be. The third, the dad is in the lead
Owsley
right
is,
now. Yeah.
he is. He had actually told me something about the family name having to do with Folger's Coffee, if I remember correctly. When I asked him, I was like, "Tell me something about your family," because it's such a unique name.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there's something in their family. Oh, here we go, going for that late breaking pass here.
He's
going to
try.
6.
Ew.
And he sticks it.
Wow.
This is the son teaching the father, saying, "Look at that little sideways. Come on, Dad, you got to not bobble it like that." They'll get back together, though.
Yeah, the son has the yellow helmet on, so you can always tell them apart whenever they go down in the view of the cameras. You can see the yellow helmet.
I always have fun doing the podiums with these guys because I don't know how to, I don't want to do, enunciate the name exactly the same, so I always emphasize the third or the fourth,
Right.
when I'm calling it. But I'm pretty sure one goes by Oz, the other one's Osley, right?
Yeah,
Owsley.
Owsley is is Dad. You see that neck movement where he's really leaning in like that?
Yeah.
This is a tiring deal. These guys pull 3 Gs laterally, and it's a tiring deal. So you can see he's trying to lean in on that corner a little bit, trying to keep things together.
I've talked to guys who had 300 and 400 lap races, and they said their neck muscles are just so worn out. Thank goodness they came up with a neck brace to keep them, because if they got in an accident toward the end, man,
it's an injury.
Yeah, it could be a terrible injury.
All right, and
I got no comment. My neck gets sore when I walk down a buffet, so.
I will. I'll have to tell you this Richard Petty story. They were racing in bench seats. This is back in bench seat days, before they even had racing seats or bucket seats. And Richard Petty came up with the idea. They screwed a 2x6 under his arm, and he picked up like 3/10 on the track because he wasn't leaning away from the steering wheel. I mean, that's old-time stuff right there.
Well, I could tell you, these carts, even 10 laps is, that's like going, 2 rounds with Tyson. Like,
Yeah.
you are exhausted, and especially once you're up to here into the shifter carts, the G-forces in these are absolutely insane, and you've got to be in peak physical condition to be able to pilot one of these things.
I went through the Legends driving school one time, and I was just praying, please put out the white flag. I am worn
that
out.
was at
What's
Lanier,
the deal?
right?
Yeah.
Was that at Lanier? Well, and Lanier, you're always in it.
Yeah, right.
It's just like when we went to Music City last week, and the same deal. You're always turning the cart. It's really, really physical. So you got to hang it out to these guys. I think youth is definitely winning here. I just have to say it that way. But you never know. Dad might get a second wind here. It looks like he might be just doing that. He's really sliding it through the S's there, putting the power down.
Well, we're just past the halfway point, and Junior, or I guess the fourth, is kind of pulling away from Dad right now.
He is. Oh, Dad does
Boy.
a late break.
Woo,
Wow.
man.
I mean, if he
He
had,
has
he
slipped
ran
through
wide
there.
on that one. I think he almost locked it up.
Wow.
Wow. He ran real wide on that one. We need to get that camera down at track level, so watch them catch air when they catch air over that hill.
Oh, no, that'd be fun to. Well, now that we have all these we can reposition our static cameras now that we have all these.
the security cameras.
Extra
Yeah.
cams, yeah.
Guess
We're
what?
calling them speed cams.
Speed
That's
cams.
the official word, is speed cams.
I love it.
That was Will's idea.
Yeah, there's security cameras when race control use them. They are speed cams when we use them.
That's right.
There you go.
So they're coming up through the S's, and they make their way up the hill right now. That's quite an I don't think that TV does this justice. That's quite an elevation change.
43 feet, 3 times.
Wow.
And there's 3 times within about 500, 600 feet. And we call it the roller coaster. It's a lot of fun. With these guys, literally, when they do it right, they catch air. They get about 3 inches off the ground, and then it's all over the brakes to try and get them woed down. Otherwise, we'll have another whoa, whoa, whoa moment.
Yeah.
And,
We were talking about that earlier today,
yeah.
actually.
NASCAR, they always have a saying, flat on the mat all the time. You want as much of the tires on the racetrack as possible, because that's where your power and where your braking comes in.
Correct.
But you don't mind if these guys catch air?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. It's just they're trying to carry speed, and they can do it. See there, look at
Ooh.
the fourth. just sideways as he goes
was.
through.
Well,
here.
he was using that rumble strip to rotate that cart.
He actually did.
Well, that's what rumble strips are supposed to be for, to help you set the car, is it not?
Yeah. You can use them to rotate the cart, especially in this type of a class.
Yeah,
So
well,
they come by 8 laps complete, 2 to go.
2 to go. The popsicle sticks are out.
We'll hear the LO206 seniors start to rumble up here in just a few minutes.
That's right.
yeah, if you ever get out here in a rental cart on a wet track, that is the only way to steer.
Oh, really?
is with the
Oh,
rumble
wow.
strips, yeah.
Absolutely.
Down through the kink again for the next to final, or as I think John Matthews would call it, the penultimate time, right?
Yes. We need to pass the hat around and get John up here. We need to,
Yeah.
get him a plane ticket and just get him out here for one more race.
That's right.
Look at them going sideways. Tires are getting a little slippery right now. The sun has been out. It's getting a little greasy out there for them. And look at him do that late brake maneuver to try and catch. The white flag is out.
I don't
Okay.
think there's much left in the tank for Oz the third because
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he's
Oz the fourth
3/10. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. He's 1/10 off, and that's a mile when it comes to shifter carts. So it's also a mile when it comes to LO2. Look at that. He ran wide. I think he's just out of gas here. Not to put a point on it, but because
Out of physical gas.
yeah, I mean he's
But look at those times, 49 and a half.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I
fast.
mean, he's run a good race. He's got second secured.
yeah.
you
They're coming home with hardware, and
Yeah.
that's a good thing. But look at now his son is see ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We're done.
And he can still drive the cart back on the trailer. So
Yeah.
that's also important too.
Right.
Checkered flag in the air as they come by.
Oz Cheek the fourth and Oz Cheek the third.
And let's see. It looks like Sean Hayes still able to
I think
fend
he's
off
hanging on the
Emmanuel.
third
So
here.
Yeah, Sean's hanging on third. Let's see if we see that 17.
they
coming off
just
the
went through
corner.
turn 9. I'm watching them on the security cameras.
Oh,
they
wow.
were
Oh, my gosh.
half a track
They're
behind.
ways behind. Man, the Cheeks just had it going on today.
Well, I mean they're 4 seconds off the pace.
So we're going to see that final
Here
gap.
they come. There's Sean.
Yeah, and if you look at these guys, it's like they're on a Sunday drive compared to what the Cheeks were
Yeah,
doing.
the aggressiveness doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be there.
31.168 seconds. And they actually had a pretty close gap, 4 seconds between the two of them. So,
Yep. So Sean will get a podium finish out of this deal. There's the Cheeks down in victory
See,
lane.
if you look at Oz the fourth, he literally looks like Billy Musgrave from behind. He's got the hair for it, that's for sure.
You're not going to believe this, but I had a fro back in. I was a Gideon speaker. I spoke in churches, and when I showed up with my big fro and my leisure suit in the '70s, pastors were not really excited if they wanted to turn the pulpit over to me for as a Gideon speaker.
I mean, what's the saying? Higher the hair, closer to God?
Possibly.
What about? Oh my gosh, Leisure Suit Larry. That's what you're going to be. That's your nickname now.
And it was a green leisure suit.
Oh my gosh!
It was a pale green
I
leisure
would
suit.
pay money on Halloween to see you dress up as Leisure Suit Larry with a fro.
Oh me, a lot of water under the bridge since those days.
Oh.
My goodness. Oh.
And there's Zoe Porter's mother, drinking her beverage, trying to stay in the shade. I know she can hear me right now.
Yeah, the speaker's right over the garage
Absolutely.
right there.
Yeah. And so because you were talking about her, she vanished.
She vanished, right. Aaron Cox there standing talking to Josh Smoker, it looks like. They're having a chat.
So it's time for the LO206. We heard them firing up. It's so sad they're not firing up under us in the building
know.
anymore, but we heard them firing up. Here they come out onto the track.
It almost feels sterile up here sometimes with how quiet it is with them moving the grid
Look
out
at this,
from under us.
33 deep.
33.
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
My word.
This is going to be a good one.
Look at all
So-
those carts coming out.
So the story here actually is Zoe, because Zoe is the points leader right now. She had a terrible crash yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of surprised she's here. But I'm glad
Same thing
she's
when
here.
I saw her out at practice. I was like, oh,
Yep.
she's got to be hurting.
So let's take a look at what they're going to do here. Hoping they're going to keep it clean. Hoping we don't have any kind of incidents here.
And I'm seeing her starting 5th on this one. So
Yep.
she had a grid penalty, I think, coming into the pre-final, able to climb back a lot of those positions. Because I think she qualified 5th, and they bumped her back to, I think she told me 19th. It was either
Yep.
Really?
So she qualified top 5, and they bumped her all the way back. So she had to do a lot of climbing.
During the pre-final.
Okay. So she's had a challenging day.
Yes.
She has,
It's just
yeah.
challenging weekend.
Physically as well as things that happen on the track,
Yep.
too. All right, here they come. They're getting ready for the start. Can they stay in line
There's
well enough to do it? There they go. They got
placement dispute going on there.
Yeah, they got them all squared away there, hopefully. So they get them woed down as they come for the start.
And that is the
What do you got?
71 of Luke Yarborough.
We got 33 carts. Are we planning to get a good start the first time out?
I would say we didn't the last time. We actually had, I think, 3 restarts. I think this time they've
And
probably had.
I
words
love
with
this
them.
when
Mm.
carts fill
Jeff
the
Farber
entire
giving us
frame.
such a great shot. Wow.
I love that.
Good job, Jeff.
Here we go.
Let's keep coming
Let's
and coming.
see.
Green,
Yes.
green,
We got the green. Look at them. Already jostling for position as they go into turn 1. Everybody side by side. That's going to be tough to negotiate throughout these turns.
And how they navigate turn 2. This is going to set the race for a lot of folks here. Can they get through clean? So
Everybody does.
Yeah, 3 wide action going up the hill, a little bumping and shoving as everybody gets worked out.
Now, somebody's going to get rooted out right here if they're on the
Yes.
outside.
And everybody jockeying for position because this is where you got to get straight coming through the kink. And look at
Now,
that single
take a look
file.
at 4th position. That's Brant Estes. Brant Estes used to be on my team. Now he's with the Eyes Up guys because he does a lot of 2-strokes. Oh, it looks like he might have gotten shoved to like
Ooh.
6th or 7th there.
Oh, wow.
But he was in 4th.
And this division really changing up because, Carson Craig is no longer with us racing.
Yep.
Zoe's kind of top dog right now. But we had Lincoln came up this season, but now he's done for the year. So
Yep.
Going to be interesting to see how this one turns out because 2 of our top players are no
See who
longer
the
with
top
us.
3 end up being here. It is Eric Fagan, Sam Avrutsky, Meyer Lewis. Good to see him. Oliver Nybert, Luke Yarborough, Lucas Karoba in 6th, Brant in 7th, and Zoe is in 13th right
So
now. I
she
think
must have
they had
gotten caught up in
she
some of
must have
that.
gotten caught up in
She
some of
must
those
have hung on the
jostling.
outside or something, yeah. Now, Al, we're coming to the kink. The kink is deceptively
Deceptively narrow.
and is treacherous. Is
Yes.
deceptively treacherous coming through that
Absolutely
area
it
of the
is.
track.
100% it is. And
Well, it comes up on you quick, and if you're fighting for position coming through 4, you don't realize how quickly you got to make that decision on who's going to yield.
And it narrows, and you can't be too wide coming through the kink. It just
No.
doesn't work.
Well, and if you're on the inside coming out of 4, which is the place you want to be going into 4, you're now on the outside of the kink, and
That's
that's not
That's
where
the
you want to
beauty
be.
of road racing.
Yeah.
We got a corner caution going on there for some reason.
oh, it looks like someone's
one cart.
done for the day. So let's talk about Lucas Karoba for a minute because Lucas spent the summer in Brazil, and he has now moved up to 5th position. This is his first race. I want to say we're on round 6 now. I think he might have done round 1. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Was he in Brazil doing kart racing or what?
No, he was in Brazil just visiting family.
Oh, really? Wow.
He does that every summer, and he is at the front of this
Second pack.
Well, we call him a second pack. We have a lone star in the middle of the first and second pack here. Here goes Eric Fagan going for a pass.
Ooh.
Late braking.
He
He sticks
gets it.
it. Sam
He made it.
Avrutsky now moves to second.
He made it by Sam, but can he hold it? Yeah, it looks like that's going to.
Meyer
the
Lewis
door.
right behind him.
Now, Meyer has tightened up, though. Now they've got that pack of 3, so he was able to tighten up during that
Yep.
pass.
And Lucas Karoba now setting the fastest lap of the race so far, 102.048.
But yet, Oliver Nybert is still ahead of him as they come around to turn 16 and 17. But check this out as they
He's
come
right
off
on
17.
top of him. He could get a run on him going here into turn 1. Let's take a look and see what Lucas Karoba does. So they're going to stay in line.
Now that second pack behind them is 4 carts,
That's right.
5 carts.
Let's
Ooh,
take a
runs
look.
real wide there. And he had to rake that thing back on track. That runoff is great for keeping speed, but
It is.
it runs out real quick.
It sure does.
Yeah. Good shot there in turn number 9 and 10 as they work through the S's heading back uphill. That top 3 group, you got to admire. They're staying right together
They
right now.
sure are. Lucas
Doing a-
Karoba trying to get by Oliver Nybert. Let's take a look
Ooh.
and see what happens.
Ooh.
Bumping and banging there through
Ooh.
David's Bend. Wow, watch out.
3 wide.
Man, they sorted it out very quickly, though.
They sure did. But let's see what that does to Karoba. I think he might have cost him a position.
Nope.
Nope. They stayed
No,
one.
he's
stayed
still,
the same.
still in fifth.
Wow, what a lot of contact as they went down into 15.
Oh, some
look at this.
run wide there. That someone got around Eric Fagan, it looked like. No,
No,
they're
that was Fagan
still
going wide.
recognizing that
They're still the same.
red seat. Eric Fagan.
Well, the thing is, Nybert and Koroba need to work together, or else neither of them are going to have a chance to get in this podium.
And behind them they have Brant Estes. And Brant Estes is really good at bump drafting.
But we're going to run out of race here because they're going to be halfway next time by.
I know. There's that second pack coming into play. We got one trying to scoot out of line there. I
Looks
think
like
that may be
Brant
Brant
Estes. That's who that was. He's going for the over-under up the hill through Davis Bend, but he thinks better of it.
Oh, he's looking to the inside there.
He sure is. He's trying to get around Karoba. And the thing is if Karoba would bust out, I know Estes will help him.
But does he know that?
I don't think Karoba has looked behind him. Brant Estes now sending the fast lap of the race at 101.763.
Wow.
Now,
They come up the hill.
I would say Avruski was looking to the outside that last time by the start finish, so he might start making moves here. And he's currently sitting in second, trying to figure out how to get around Fagan as they come down the back straightaway.
Fagan going on the defensive all the way to the inside stripe.
He takes it coast to coast there down the back straightaway. And look at that. They are bumper to bumper right now.
They sure are. Looks like Brant Estes has gotten by. Yep, he has. He's gotten by Lucas Karoba. Brant is really running fast here. If Brant can put down some numbers, he might be able to get by Oliver Nybert.
They come off 17. We're waiting. There comes our leaders right now. It'll be 6 laps complete, only 4
Brant
to go.
to the inside. He's going for it for Oliver Nybert. He's going to beat him
He's
in
gonna
turn 1.
He's going to have position.
Come off turn number 2. Let's check out what happens here. There's your leaders. Now let's check out that second group.
Eric
as they make
Fagan
their way
4
by.
off. Wow, that was he overdrove that one.
He's done it every lap in 2. And I thought you weren't allowed to do that anymore.
I don't
that
think
rule's
so.
changed.
I don't remember.
I mean, I've watched him. He's
Wow, they're
almost,
squeezing on each other. It looks like Brant and Nybert squeezing on each other going through that. Brant Estes now
Boy, that is
in
the
4th position.
look at that gaggle of carts right there.
Oh,
That's
and it
that
looks
second
like
pack.
we had a big kerfuffle here, and it's Karoba next to Nybert, and Karoba's going to get it. Nybert's still to the inside.
Oh, they're
Karoba's
still
going to have to
going.
really. It's a fight all the way through to turn 1 here.
Oh man, look at them fanning out
Karoba
across
is
the
back
track.
in place here. Karoba has moved to 6th now. Luke Yarborough coming up on him. Oliver Nybert in 5th. Brant
And
Estes in 4th.
Sam Abruzzi having the fastest
yeah.
lap that time.
Sure did. 101.532.
But we are still 3.3 seconds on that gap back to Brant Estes. Well, I guess now it's Meyer Lewis after that kerfluffle.
And here we go. Sam Abruzzi giving a tap there to Eric Fagan.
And they'd be best to still work together for about another half lap. Because Avruski's running hot right now.
Abruzzi's got the fastest
Or
time,
Lewis, I meant.
and he is right there in 3rd spot, so he could possibly chase him down if they don't work together.
Well, it's double showing first right now, so it's
Oh, that's
Fagan
true.
and then
That's true.
Avruski.
That's Meyer Lewis then back there in 3rd spot.
I would say Lewis is the one they got to watch out for, because if they start duking it up too early, he's going to be in the mix.
Yeah. Why does Fagan show up twice?
I'm not sure.
Probably slip the timer at 20. You get first and second.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Whoa, another run wide there.
Boy, he did run wide.
That's his line. He's running literally a rental cart line through turn 2. Which I don't know how that's going to play out penalty-wise, because I'm pretty sure they'll give you maybe 1 or 2 on the opening laps, but he has
Not
taken
every
that
lap.
he has taken that line every single lap.
And Fagan is running a defensive line there going into turn 9.
And the laps are winding down now. We're 2.5 laps away from the end. Well, we're 1.5 laps away from the end. The Eric Fagan that's running in second, the Phantom Eric
Yes.
Fagan is not finished
Right.
but 7 laps.
Well, and Ovruski just pushed him up the hill there going into David's Bend. So he's got some speed.
So
It's just when
Estes-
is he going to do this?
Take a look. Estes' last lap here. Estes is out front now in 4th position. He's got no chance to catch up with the leaders unless something happens here.
He is so far behind the leaders. Oh, goodness. There they go up turn 2. Oh, wide. Oh, man, he went
Almost
wide.
hit the wall. Ooh, Meyer Lewis looking to the inside.
I'll say don't count Lewis out.
No, definitely not. Lewis can do a flying run here and a late break, and let's see what happens.
Final lap for these guys as they go down into one of the great passing zones
Outside
here.
of
he's
Fagan,
looking
he's
for it.
going to do an over-under. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Over-under,
he's
they're
got
next
it.
to each other, and Sam Afruski takes it from
Oh.
Fagan.
And look at Lewis, almost was able to get there too, but
They got one more shot at this. Let's see.
oh, there goes Lewis.
Lewis
He's-
coming up on the inside of Fagan. Fagan coming to the inside. Wow, of Sam
Oh.
Avruski. It is a drag race
Gets
into
him.
turn 16. They're still side by side. It's going to be a drag race to the finish.
Wow.
Let's
Oh, we're
take
gonna
a
get a
look. What
3
happens
wide.
with Fagan?
Oh,
And
another
it's Sam
photo
Avruski
finish.
takes it.
But
I
how about
think-
second?
Wow.
How about
I think
second?
Fagan ended up being third.
Yeah,
Meyer
Fagan
Lewis.
Fagan fell back to third.
Wow. Meyer Lewis takes second. What a finish for that change out for second and third spot. Just coming to the line. Outstanding. Another great finish today.
Point-
What a
That was a really
day
good
of
Point
finishes.
058.
Look at this pass.
Wow. Yeah,
Look at this
check it out.
pass. Look at this pass. And unfortunately, Fagan just does not have
Now
the line
here's
there.
here's the thing. He didn't leave him a lane.
But
he
here-
didn't leave him a line.
They're side by side. One of them was faster. I'm gonna tell you, he had to back out
Look
of it
at this
here.
second to third right here. Look at the tightness. Wow.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
by a nose. That was by a nose.
Whoa.
Fagan had to run all the way halfway through the paint, a half
Yeah.
cart length in the
Halfway
paint.
out in the paint.
There's no line in the paint.
But
But
he's,
you see, they're side by side in the turn. He still has to leave him a cart width on track.
but he's been known to run wide all
But
day.
I mean, Fagan also was going 4 off in 2 all race, so he's
Right.
probably getting.
I think
He might be getting set back further than
maybe,
third.
but I think everything is going to stand the way it was, because what I will say is this: it was a clean race.
Yes,
Nobody
yes.
ran into each other.
Yes.
Nobody, drove each other off the track or anything like that.
And to keep everybody apprised of our points leader, Zoe Porter finished in 12th in that race. Obviously,
Today was
not the
her
great
day.
day for her.
Well, the
just
fact that
because of
she
the
even was
physical
able to
stuff.
race
Yeah, it's
and
just
get
a
points is a
yeoman's-
victory.
Yeoman's work out there for her to show up today and to race.
But man, that was.
Lieutenant Danny May ended up in eighth.
Yeah.
Lucas Karoba had a tough race. He can get bumped back to 10th. He was really holding it
Man,
together
and
there.
check
up
that
in
line
fifth.
out. It's like
Oh,
anytime
man.
they open a Raising Canes.
Well, we had Eric Fagan as our winner, Sam Avrutsky in second, and a podium finish for Meyer Lewis. That's the way they wind up in LO 206 Senior. Guys, I guess it's time for us to take a break. We'll have podium finishes coming up here soon, correct?
Yes, but we don't do those live anymore, so we'll. It's time for our tearful goodbyes, Charles.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a great day. Thanks to Sean Hayes, who was up here earlier with us in Kid Karts. Thanks to Zoe Porter for being with us for most of the day. Thanks to Al Edwards for sitting in. Always good to see the insight that Al brings to the program. And, of course, our producer, Will Rigdon, sitting here today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Atlanta Motorsports Park. For all of our crew, we say goodbye. Have yourself a great Saturday night. I'm Charles Head. Goodbye, everybody.